I'm that Cyclops guy. I'm pretty sure you can figure out why they call me that. Or not. You can find me on all of the socials, including Twitch, Kick, TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, and YouTube with that_Cyclops_guy. I'm a variety streamer. I play a ton of different games, everything from Tetris to Grand Theft Auto and everything in between.
Let's do this. Hey everyone, Koimiya X here. Dad by day, gamer by night, sometime streamer, aka Old Man. I give the hot takes here at Garbage In, Garbage Out that nobody has asked for. I am a variety streamer that has been streaming for 13 years now. I've been on every big platform and several small ones that don't exist anymore. If you want the most recent up-to-date information about me, just follow me on Twitter at Koimiya X. I like to collect autographed Funko Pops, football jerseys, and comics.
What's up, losers? Neo-Death here, and welcome to my graveyard. I'm the third host of Garbage In, Garbage Out. I stream on Twitch and then repost daily on YouTube, so go check those out. Fun little fact about me is I also love Lego. We've been having a blast doing this, communicating with fans, and also talking about gaming and entertainment news from the week.
And we would like to welcome you
to
Garbage In, Garbage Out.
Welcome to our really weird intro that is going to change pretty soon.
And I'm Cherik. I like long walks on the beach and margaritas.
Welcome, Cherik.
That's how we do it. So, yeah. If anybody who is watching right now, do not adjust your screen. You did not travel 2 years back into the
This
past.
isn't a VOD, I swear.
I'm not so sure.
No. Special guest today.
No, we have. Well, what name are you going by now?
Cherik.
Cherik.
All right.
I remember when it was like Warner Platypus or something.
Yeah, I had a bit of like an online identity crisis until Nerdy Neo like basically threatened to kick my ass if I changed my name one more time.
I remember going like, it's with Cyclops and that other guy. Sometimes.
Yeah, I would just make all sorts of stuff up. I did think about just starting with the 7 words you can't say on television.
Yeah, you can say them here. Go for it.
Yeah, hell yeah. What was it? Shit, piss.
Shit. I gotta look it up because
I'm trying to remember the Blink 182 song where they just shit, piss, suck, shit, piss, fuck, suck. No.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, and twat.
Yeah, that was the Blink song. But
okay, yeah, the original George Carlin was shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits.
Yeah, that's right. Because he was like, tits doesn't even sound like a bad word. It sounds like a nickname. Tits meet toots.
You guys aren't monetized yet, right?
And not anymore. So.
And I see here we've got somebody asking, where's Neo? Slayer? Neo is actually going to be a little bit late. Because he's in the chat right now, so he can hear you. But he's going to be a little bit late because he's got to work.
Family obligations. His version of family obligations.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's whenever Koimiya or any of us have to take off, we usually rip on each other. Like, no, he's got to be with his family.
He's got to do responsible shit and make money.
No, Neo's making that Switch 2 money for me. Sab, that is what's going on.
He keeps saying it's in the mail, but I'm like, you've been saying that since June. I'm sure
he sent me like 7 systems by now, and one hasn't arrived yet. Hold on, I'm trying to read what's in your glasses there, Cherik. The reflection in your glasses.
Look deep into my eyes, and you may see yourself.
Nice.
You gotta love it.
So
just changed.
For those who are uninitiated, Cherik, if you want to give yourself a little promo.
I'm Cherik. I run the channel Seeks Out, spelled as it sounds. Kind of getting back into the saddle starting later tonight. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, and you can catch me at Cherik Seeks, just ruffling feathers on X.
Well, that's how I saw you. That's why I reached out to have you come on. Is like I had seen your tweet. Do they still even call them tweets? And
Some do.
and I saw your, well, I do apparently, but I saw your tweet and about coming back out and streaming tonight, and I was like, I wonder if he'd like to pop on our show and test the waters.
Yeah, totally.
Promote yourself.
So I'm glad you're back, honestly.
Yeah.
So
Happy to be here. Yeah, I can drop a link tree real quick if you want to spread it around your chats.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Drop it in the private chat, so whoever's in charge of that can do that.
And normally it's Neo, but see, their
I can
Twitter, not their Twitter, their Twitch is all hooked up to here on StreamYard, so we can do the chats. But mine isn't.
Yeah.
Neo's
Mine's
calling me
getting
old
weird.
because I call him tweets still.
Hey, I still call them tweets. I'm not going to call it X.
I was gonna say, do they have a term for it on X? Because I mean, no.
It's just like posts.
Yeah,
Like it's nothing cool.
I saw you post that. Yeah. All right. There we go.
All right, yep. So if you want to follow Charlie, go to Seeks Out, and there is the link tree. You can follow him on everything there.
Yep. Later tonight, I am doing what I'm calling the Shuffler Roulette. So I have a way where I can play 20 retro games at once.
Oh Jesus!
Anytime I get hit, like anytime I take damage, it'll swap to a random game. And the roulette aspect comes in if you go to any of those places, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble. If you follow, subscribe, become a member, drop a donation, anything like that, it spins the wheel and it adds one more game into the pile. I have about 150 extra games. So let's see how wild we can get this party going.
That's wild. How did you set that up?
So I learned about this from another Twitch streamer, Smite. He uses an specific emulator, BizHawk, and there's like a Lua script for it, where it's the shuffler, and the particular damage shuffler has like a list of finite games that actually work with it. So I'm working within those limitations, but there's
Okay.
also a time-based one where it can run just about anything.
Huh. That's awesome. That's awesome. So are you? I'm assuming then your Seeks Out on all those channels. Like, just search for Seeks Out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Perfect.
Man, I thought you were a glutton for punishment there, Koimi. It sounds like he's going to be even worse.
I'm going to be getting back into that. I was not mentally in the right frame of mind last week. That's why I didn't stream at all or anything. But starting on Monday, I will be jumping back into Gollum. So.
Funny enough, I'm actually watching through the movies for the very first time.
Oh, okay. Well, see, my whole thing now is I play the bad games so you don't have to.
Oh, fun.
So it's like I've got like fun little Neo's saying, right, he doesn't believe me, but so I have fun little things where like so for like a $10 donation, because I have a card I can play called the Antidote, where I can play it once per game, not even stream, but once per game, where if I like the game is so bad, I can just tap out and be like, nope, I'm done. But then for like a $10 donation, you can play the Antidote, which reverses that. And so then I have to continue playing the game. Then I have one where, and Neo graciously did this, where it's called Plat That, where I now have to play the game to get the Platinum Trophy.
Oh.
And that one is for a $100 donation. And the first game right off the bat that I'm playing is Gollum.
Oh, best of luck to you, man.
And, well, I have one more card that I can play, and this one, I have to be damn sure I want to play it, but basically it reverses the Plat That, where I then have to give that person their donation back, plus an extra $50.
Oh.
And so,
So I
yeah.
said he's a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, and so it's like the games that I have lined up, I have Gollum, I have Walking Dead, that what is it, the like the one where it's like it could be like, oh, instead of Shane dying, Rick dies, and then you're Shane, and it's like it got horrible reviews. I've got Mind's Eye, and there was another one too, a couple other ones as well, but Gollum was the first one. Like everybody across the board, I had posted a poll saying which game should I start with, and Gollum, like no other game, got a single vote.
Yeah, I mean, I voted for Gollum. So
I think after Gollum should be like, what was that King Kong game that came out like the next year?
Oh, I forgot about that
It
one.
was like Kong Skull Island or something like that.
Yeah.
So I see here Slayer is asking if we can put up his Twitch link.
There. I got it already.
Okay.
Yep, that's the whole link tree, so you can choose, Twitch, YouTube, whatever you want to watch on.
Okay. So yeah, what were the games that you did again, Koimiya? So Gollum was one of them. Mind's Eye.
Gollum, Mind's Eye, The Last Orochu, and the Walking Dead Destinies are the initial 4 to start off with. And then from there, like, all the money that I make on donations and subscriptions and stuff like that are going to go to the next games, and I'll let my viewers pick what they feel. Because I saw one on the PlayStation Store called The Dark Farts or something like that, and it's like a parody Souls-like game or Elden Ring type game, but looks horrible. And yeah.
Yeah. So, and then we were saying we could hold some of the questions until neo-deth gets here. I know I'm not sure what time he's working until, but I know he'll be here probably in about half hour, not even that much.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, so it's good to have you back here, Charlie. It's going to be a lot of fun here. I know right before the show you were talking about how you get to just sit there and let us stress out about running the show.
Right.
How's it feel to be on the other side of the curtain, so to speak?
That was fun so far, yeah.
And then I see Slayer comes back. He says roughly 2 hours and 2 minutes
37
7 seconds.
So
fair enough.
All right, so what have you guys been up to throughout the week here? I know I've been doing a lot of working. My job is making a lot of changes and doesn't seem to like to tell the people who have been there for years that things are changing. They tell
that sounds about right.
Not the people that have been there. Then when we do it the way that we've always done it, they're like, "Oh, well, we're gonna have to talk to you about that." It's like,
No, we want we want all the chicken in the display. We want to show people we have all the chicken ready. 2 weeks later, no, we just want some display pieces to get all that chicken out of there.
And you've been told, do not put all the chicken there. It's like, okay, you guys got to get on the same page here. you can't have one yelling for this and the other for that.
It's like with my job right now. It's like I'm expected to make, I have to take client information and make it into graphics, but I don't get the client information half the time. And so I'm just like, data. I cannot make bricks without clay.
Mm-hmm. Now, ours has been a lot of, because I work in the health field, and they're like, oh, well, if they put it in this amount of time, it takes 30 days to process, but at the same time, then you can still tell them that we can make it that they can get their medication right away. And I'll be like, okay, so we'll push it through and you can get it within the next couple hours. We'll tell them it's going to be 48 hours. You just told them you can get it right away. Okay, 48 hours. Well, what do you mean? And then I'm being screamed at by the client and screamed at by these people. And it's like, a few times I've actually just walked away from my desk and I'd be like, if I could walk out right now, I would.
Yeah.
Until you guys get your shit together. But no, other than that, I mean, it's been a pretty good week. I haven't done a whole lot of streaming. I know Koimiya X and neo-deth are going to disown me if I don't start playing Expedition 33 pretty soon.
You haven't played the French game?
He has not.
I've got it. I played Assassin's Creed Shadows first, and that took 2 months to just beat the story, not even the side missions. So, what was it? Damn, I missed a lot of talk now. Last time I saw you live was when you were playing Man of Medan. Oh, Aram Blazer. Hey, how's it going? Actually, I've Aram Blazer has actually shown up in my chats a lot of times. Yeah, it's been a while since Man of Medan. In fact, I've played all of the other Dark Pictures mythology games, anthology. Yes, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I haven't played it yet. I know it's the biggest game in the world, but
see, Jarek knows. We finally got neo-deth to play Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, dip. I hope he got further than I did with Voodoo Priestess.
So,
how far did you get with her?
We didn't get to the good stuff.
Neo actually got
about to get to the good stuff, and then we just stopped.
Neo got the plat. he went through it all.
Oh, nice.
So then he was like, okay, well, now that I've done this, Cyclops, you got to play Claire Obscure. So,
because I kept pushing Doki Doki after you guys pushed it on me.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a lot of reading, though. It's like it took me so long. I was like, God damn. And I think maybe that's why Voodoo Priestess didn't want to do it, because it's just all reading.
It's a lot of reading, and it is like a slow burn to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
But it was more of a scheduling thing. It wasn't really much of a lack of interest.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like, dang, we stopped right before we got to the good stuff.
With all the weird shit that started.
Yeah, just the little weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little weird shit.
So, but yeah, we did have a lot of stories to actually cover this week. I know we had to kill a whole bunch of stories too, because there's just too much. I gotta ask you guys though, we just had the Olympics to open up last week. So speaking of games, I know we don't do a whole lot of sports, but are you gonna be watching any of that? I was watching what is that, the snowboarding air breaks or whatever that they have that they had right now, and pretty much everyone was wiping out.
Oh.
Saw somebody get down on their necks and then get up and walk away. It's like, oh,
so
feel that later.
I don't even know if I have the channel like in the cable package that I have. Doesn't have any basic channels. It's like all cable channels. It's weird. It's a weird Spectrum package. But so I don't even know if I have the channel to watch the Olympics, but B, I don't give a rat's ass about the Olympics. So I think honestly the last time that I watched the Olympics was back when it was like the dream team for basketball, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, all of them.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, so I mean, what was that, 96? Something in there? 96, 97? Or
I'm
whatever.
surprised you didn't watch it when it was in Japan, because they had a lot of Nintendo references there.
Oh man, like I missed all of those. Like I was too busy. Like, oh, I got to hit the commercial break now.
Because I mean, I it's my understanding there's some sports ball event happening this Sunday as well, and
yeah, something about
some bowls that are super bowls.
I've heard about the super bowls.
Mm-hmm.
So
if you go to Illinois, I heard you could have a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was stupid.
Yeah, it's filled with pasta.
Yeah, I know. We watched the opening ceremony, and then I was just watching some snowboarding stuff. I don't watch a whole lot of it, but if you don't have the cable package, you can watch like the main stuff on NBC. But we don't have cable. We don't have regular TV, but we do have the Peacock app, so we're watching it on there. And then once I got that back, once I got Peacock, I was like, oh, hell, there's a lot of movies I wanted to see. Fuck the Olympics. I want to watch these.
See, I want to get... I need to resubscribe to Peacock, because isn't that the one with Twisted Metal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I haven't seen season 2 of Twisted Metal yet, so I need to get resub to Peacock. But we just...
just watched
the wife and
Black Phone last night.
Yeah. The wife and I just finished... season 2 of Fallout. So now we're like, all right, where's 3?
So I got to ask you, Koimiya, I know a lot of people were upset about the whole kissing cousin thing in Fallout. Is that something that is really throwing it off for the show, or is that actually like a good change that they made for the story, or is that just kind of a whatever kind of thing?
To me, it's a whatever kind of thing.
Okay.
So... I mean, it didn't really... my wife was like, okay, that's part of the story, so...
The Twisted Metal is top notch, can't go wrong.
I loved that first season. I gotta watch the second season, but Twisted Metal is really good.
I love what they're saying here. No one wants to go to Illinois.
I mean, you're not wrong there. That's why I moved out of there.
Oh, if only I could, but I bought a house. Well, technically.
And down with sports. I am not a sports fan. I don't know if I've made any qualms about that. I'm not a sports fan. I just like the Olympics because it's like the world puts its differences aside and we're like, you know what, we're going to take it out on the field.
I mean, I only really watch football. And, I mean, I'm a Bears fan.
Yeah.
Always will be.
Most I'll
So.
be is like, did Chicago win? No? Cool. Okay.
Right. Like that's how I am.
Sweet.
That's how I am with baseball. I mean, I'll admit I'm more of a Sox fan than a Cubs fan, but any of those other ones, basketball, I don't care about that. The hockey, okay. Did the Blackhawks win? No, okay.
Yeah.
But
And what do we have here? I've been considering remaking chess into a more action-packed game where if you get checked, then you have the option to fist fight the opponent, and if you win the fight, you get their piece, then put you in check. If you lose the fights, it's checkmate. So basically,
of
hockey
glory.
was.
I mean, I feel like that was kind of what battle chess back on the NES back in the day. So I mean,
Cherrick, you're the only one not representing Beam right now.
See, I didn't get that sponsor.
yeah.
However, if you want to help someone boost a brand new channel, Beam, I'm open.
We can show you how to do it.
Yeah, Beam is great. Sure. You get to restream. You can restream up to what is it, 70 different channels now, 70 plus channels all at once.
Yeah, something like that.
And I think the record right now, DJ Guns did a 40. I think it was a 42 channels all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, bro.
So, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm using is Beam. So, like, right now, my Beam is going to Beam, Kick, YouTube, Twitch, Valora, and I think that's it right now. I don't have my Rumble turned on. I don't have my Facebook turned on. And I don't have my flashy social turned on.
I wish they'd be able to do one to TikTok, but TikTok doesn't have a stream key, so you can't put it
There's
in
a workaround.
I know there's workarounds, but
that one
I had,
that one with Nutty, that one that Nutty posted worked for me.
Yeah, that worked for me too, except it drains so much of my my CPU.
Well, I mean, I was running it through Beam.
Maybe I'll try it through that. I'll like re-download it and run it through that.
Yeah, because I mean they do the custom RMTP, so.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Chark.
Oh no, I was just saying, like I've been toying around with Meld. I don't know if you guys have heard of Meld.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is how petty I am. I love Meld, what I've used with it, except for the fact that they don't have stinger transitions yet.
Yeah, it's weird. Like they have some stuff that OBS doesn't have, and I appreciate, but it's not quite. I can totally replace OBS so far.
Right. But the pettiness in me is like, because it's on the roadmap. The stinger transitions is on their roadmap. But I'm like, well, until you get that, I ain't using you guys. Like, that's how petty I am. Like, I need my transitions. I don't know why, but... But yeah, like, I mean, I like the isolated audio tracks that they can do right there in the studio. Yeah, it's a fun thing to tinker with.
Oh yeah,
I love the fact that I can just run just like application audio through the mixer without having to do any funky like voice meter stuff. So my soundboard is just like right there.
Yep. Yeah. I've been tinkering with it, just waiting for that day for that patch to drop that has the transitions. So
soon.
Yeah.
I don't care about portrait canvas. Just give me the stingers.
Right. I don't do TikTok. Give me the stingers. So
there we go.
You changed your picture there, huh?
Yeah. So if you guys can see, apparently ChatGPT thinks that I'm winking. But yeah, I just changed it there. Figure maybe I have something a little different here.
Yeah.
And I see, Cherrick, your whole background there could work as a giant green screen.
It really could, yeah.
You don't even have to have a green screen; you just have a green wall.
Yeah,
I've heard of people actually doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. I think the next room I get set up in, I think we'll also have green walls.
There you go. So I know a lot of people that do content creating that are able to do it for a living will have an entire room painted green.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll have like things going off around them, and that's how it makes it look like they're in a fantasy world. And they'll even have like green carpeting. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to go that far, but I mean, if it's for my art.
I'm just out in space. How am I breathing? Don't think about it too hard.
Right.
Well, remember what I used to say, the answer is reasons. So while we're waiting for neo-deth to get here, we do have a couple of stories that we can go over here. So kind of how we used to do it when you were on here, Cherrick. Only I just gotta remember to pull up the thing here. Some things never change, I know. But yeah, so this was actually something that Koimiya, you were pretty passionate about.
Yes.
People have the right to be pissed about what's going on with Dispatch.
The developer.
If I can get this to pause, because that's going to be distracting. Yeah, people have the right to be pissed. Dispatch developer apologizes to fans over Nintendo Switch censorship and says the disclaimer wasn't visible enough. And on top of that, they have said that there's no way they can bring it there and completely uncensored. Nintendo is blaming the developer, and the developer's blaming Nintendo.
Yes.
And oh, go ahead.
Well, go ahead, because I've got a lot to say.
Okay, I was just going to make the joke. It was like, looking at this gun, it's like, no, we're not doing this. I'm calling you a slur. I don't know which one yet.
So I think it's actually more Nintendo than the developer, because what it is, because a lot of people are like, well, Cyberpunk is on the Switch too, and you can adjust your genital sizes on that, and like The Witcher 3 is on Switch, and all of these other things. And the thing of it is that I think it's because Nintendo wants two versions of the game made, pretty much. One for like the US version where they wouldn't have to worry about censoring it, and then one for Japan where they would.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the fact that the Dispatch developers probably don't have enough money to go out and produce two versions of the same fucking game, they aren't going to. So I think that's why Nintendo is going, well, it's the developers, and the developers are going, it's Nintendo. And I think that there's a little bit more depth into it than that, but the developers flat out have said, we legally cannot say why we can't do this.
So then that kind of throws it in Nintendo's court.
Exactly.
But here's the thing with making two versions. There's already versions out on other consoles that remain uncensored.
Correct.
Can't you just port it?
Correct. But here's the thing. The Nintendo Switch version is automatically censored. The versions that are out there on the other consoles give you the option to turn that censor on or off. The Nintendo one didn't even have that option. They just automatically censored it.
Well, and it's worth noting here, they've said that there's no way they can make an uncensored version of the physical copy of the game. They have not said they can't do an uncensored version of the digital.
Well, and see, they're working with Nintendo right now for going forward, but nothing will be announced yet because it has to pass the console approvals.
True.
So I'm thinking a patch is in the works. Will it be fully uncensored or not is the question.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's ludicrous on Nintendo's part to even want, especially since they let Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk and even the Mortal Kombat games. I mean, there's no nudity in Mortal Kombat, but I mean, it's a pretty violent fucking game, it's just odd that they would choose this game to censor.
Is it maybe because it's technically it's a superhero game and the superhero has more potential marketing towards children?
I don't think so, because if you go into the eShop and you can scroll, like as soon as you log in, you're blasted with like 30 hentai games right off the fucking bat, So like, I don't think the superhero aspect of it is what it is. I honestly think it's Nintendo going, okay, this is a no-name company with a little game. It's not going to make us a bunch of money. Whereas
this is another one they've said they'll disown me if I don't play.
Whereas people will buy Cyberpunk. It's going to be a big seller. The Witcher is going to be a big seller. Those are going to move games on our system. This isn't, for lack of better terms, this is an indie game. It's not going to make us money.
Well, if it's that of that little consequence, then why do it to begin with? Why have them censor it?
That's the $1 million question right there.
Because Nintendo's no stranger to censoring things. They've done it ever since the NES with censoring like religious imagery and scantily clad women, things of that nature.
Yeah.
But it's just a bizarre double standard where, like you're saying, you can change the size of your genitals in Cyberpunk, no qualms, but we're gonna censor
a cartoon dick.
Come
We're
on.
gonna censor,
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Hi there. Is it Mahali? Am I saying that right? I'm sorry if I butcher your name.
Yeah, and I love what Slayer says here. Ludicrous. I love that guy. Yes, I am a Ludicrous fan. And then as I was kind of mentioning with this before, there's actually a story right here that says, sorry, Dispatch fans, there will be no possibility of an uncensored physical version on Twitch. And I like how they say right here, I like how they say right here, physical version. They are making sure that gets, this word is there.
Right.
Because that does not kick out the possibility of a digital version. So yeah, and that's like I was saying before, it's just so weird that they'll say physical, but digital might have it. Is that maybe their way of trying to get 2 sales out of people?
Possibly.
And leaves it open for modders who,
Yep.
if there's enough of a fan base there, modders will do the work that the developers can't seem to do for whatever reasons.
Now, Cherrick, have you played Dispatch?
I have not, but I've heard about the censorship.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know Koimiya's played it, and
Yes.
I don't know if neo-deth has played it. Has he played it?
I don't think he's played it. I know he was watching when I was streaming it for Extra Life.
Okay.
So I know he's seen a bunch of it. So
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of fun. That's Laura Bailey and Aaron Paul are the 2 main characters, aren't they?
yeah, and there's a lot more big names in it as well. But Aaron Paul does a great job as a voice actor. I just got to throw that out there. If you didn't know that was him, you would have never known that it. Like, you wouldn't have guessed that it was him.
So it's not like BoJack Horseman where that's very clearly him.
No, it is not.
Okay.
So neo-deth comes in and says he owns it, but he hasn't played it.
Okay.
So
yep, and I will definitely be getting that too. I gotta get through Expedition 33 first.
So it's if you like games like the Telltale Walking Dead and things like that, it's going to be right up your alley.
Oh, I love those kinds of games.
So
those games and like the one that's coming out later this month, Reanimal, like those kind of smaller ones, those ones that are very much AAA that look indie.
Now, speaking of games that are coming out this month with demos, did you get a chance to play the Pragmata demo?
I haven't played it. No, that looks awesome, but I haven't played it.
I'm okay. As far as gameplay goes and story goes, this game is going to be great. It's going to definitely scratch an itch that I've had for a while for an action game from Capcom. I just cannot get past the main character, Hugh. Like, I don't know if it's his voice acting or the lines that they're giving him, but it's just... I was literally cringing at how horrible it was. And you're talking, and I've sat through Forspoken and had no problems with that, but I don't know, just when you're playing this guy and you're firing at robots and you're shooting them and you utter the line, "Get some," I'm just like, ugh. If there's a way I could mute him, day one for me, day one game for me. So, what's interesting?
Mute him. It's a day one muting, huh?
What's interesting though is for the demo, is it's called Sketchbook, and it's not a long demo. It's probably like, if you're going really fast, easily 15-minute demo. It took me 20 minutes and I only know this because it has a timer at the end. It tells you how long you took. It says your new record, and then like subsequent playthroughs. It's a runner's dream. You're going to try and beat your previous time, because at the very end, I don't want to go into too much detail, but the little girl android will hold up the coloring that she did, and then that coloring unlocks a suit in the game.
Mm.
And I'm thinking if you beat it in shorter amount of time, you get a better suit. So I'm kind of curious if you guys do play the demo. I'm kind of curious to see what drawing number you get, because they're numbered.
Mhm.
What you guys get for your first run.
Now, Churik, are you? I remember from when you were on the show, it seemed like you were more into like a lot of retro games. But are there games like Pragmata or stuff like that you're looking forward to playing?
Let's see. I'm taking a look at my wish list right now. A lot of trying to think, like, really the newest thing I'm looking forward to is the Lego Batman.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
that's just like
My
Lego
wife is
Arkham
excited for that
City.
one too. Yeah.
Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I'm curious about, I don't know if you guys follow Edmund McMillan at all, but his, like, if you remember a trailer for a game called Mugenics.
Mm-mm.
That sounds oddly familiar.
Yeah, I've heard the name, but
And that comes out this week. And I'm taking a look, it's like, okay, tactical RPG, interesting. And you just, like, mash two cats together and you get all these interesting results. So, like, that might be worth checking out for me, because I was a fan of Isaac and Meat Boy.
okay.
Isaac I still play that one a lot. Meat Boy, I got too pissed off at.
I think
But
that's the one where you have like the abusive mom that throws you in the basement, and then the creatures
Yes.
start attacking you.
yes,
Yeah,
The Binding
yeah.
of Isaac. Yeah.
And it was like one of the first examples for me of like, if you just get the right build and everything just gets insane.
Okay. Oh, sounds.
That's the
interesting.
trick right there, is getting the right build. But that's what keeps you going.
That's
Uh-oh. Did
Did
we
you-
lose Cherik?
Churik.
It looks like we lost
Cherik.
him. It wasn't me today.
I am blame free.
Well, he's really gone, isn't he?
Anyway,
Anyway,
did you freeze up?
he's frozen and like he went robotic, and oh, yep, he just left the studio. I'm sure he'll be back shortly. Anyway, let us continue.
All right, I was just sending him a message here, going like, "Hey, I think you lost connection."
Yeah, there he's coming back. Sab here says, "So does my wife." Your wife, what, Sab?
Oh, he's looking forward to Batman. Like a
I
Batman.
don't know. I don't
I think
know.
so.
He said that a few minutes ago, so
So
it could be multiple things.
but that is another one that my wife is really looking forward to. She loves the Batman games. She loves pretty much anything Lego, and the fact that we're looking here at like probably what I'm going to assume is going to be the best Lego game ever. At least up until this point, until they make another Lego Batman.
Yeah.
So I know we've talked about this before. If you could have a Lego version of any IP that hasn't been made yet, what would you choose? I know I would actually choose. I would choose Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know they showed up in the Lego movie. You had Michelangelo, but you've never
Mhm.
had an actual Lego Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. And I would love for it to attack like all the lore. You could even in an E10 game, you could kind of do like some Last Ronin stuff in there, at least like some skins or things like that for it.
Right, for
Um,
sure. Because I mean, hell, Deadpool shows up in the Lego Marvel games.
Exactly. So I mean, I would love for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'd love for a Power Rangers, like an original Power Rangers. You can get the other ones in there all you want, but I want the original Power Rangers.
Right.
Maybe even VR Troopers, but that might be more of a niche. And just for my fans out there, we are VR.
You have fans?
No, the fans of the VR trip. I'm
Yeah.
sure I have at least one fan.
Your wife don't count.
Oh, whatever. Okay, so I have maybe a fan somewhere.
Ron
Ron Blazer is a fan, isn't he?
that's a good question about.
Oh, there he is. It just says, "I am."
Don't feed his ego. Don't feed his ego.
Mm.
I'm not sure, honestly, because there's just so many great IPs out there that would make a good setting. Like you said, Ninja Turtles,
X-Men would be a good one.
Yeah, but I mean, they could throw them into a Marvel one and call it a day. But,
Gifted him 5K bit. Yeah, that's true. That's true, and I very much thank you for it. I still thank you for it.
There he is. Welcome back.
All right, can you hear us?
Put me in, Coach.
You're in.
All right. So while you were out there, we were just asking. So if there's any kind of IP that you would love to see turned into a Lego game, what would that IP be? And we were saying my choice was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because we saw them in the Lego movie. Well, at least we saw Michelangelo in the Lego movie, but there's never been a TMNT Lego game. And I would also love to see the Power Rangers, original Power Rangers. You can put the other ones in there all you want, but the original ones have to be there.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'm still thinking too. Like, that's a great question.
I'm just thinking like we have Lego Star Wars, but we don't have Lego Star Trek.
Okay.
Yes.
And you could do like in free play mode, you can kind of mix and match your own crews. So you could have Captain Kirk, but then you could have like Worf as your security officer, or like you could just have like 30 varieties of like Harry Kim or something.
That's you know what? I'm gonna post that on our Twitter. That's such a great question. I'm gonna post that on our.
Well, Lego is also making Lego versions of other video games, how they did with Lego Horizon.
Right.
If you could have a Lego version of any existing game IP too, what would that be? Like, would you want to have like a Lego Assassin's Creed, Lego Grand Theft Auto, Lego Far Cry?
I would love to see a Lego Final Fantasy if we're doing that aspect.
That would be a good one, yeah.
How many different versions of Sid are we going to have in this fucking game?
You can unlock all of them. That'd be pretty cool. I just created a poll and I didn't realize I was going to do that.
I know Lego Metroid is jumping out of my mind.
Ooh, yes. Yes.
Oh, so we got Saber going Lego Hugh Hefner. We have a Ron Blazer. My wish, if it was a Lego game, I would love to see a what is that? Silmarillion story arc into that. Okay, and says hands down on Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
and
that's
then says, Lego Hugh Hefner.
Lego Hugh Hefner. Well, leave it to Slayer to.
Well, I mean,
go that route.
There was a Playboy game a long time ago on like the PS2. So imagine making that in Lego. You just have like blocky,
Could you imagine a Lego Tony Hawk? That would be pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. What was that other one? What about, I don't know. I was going to say Lego Call of Duty, but I don't know. That's just first person Lego doing this. How fun can you really make that? That won't just be like fun for 10 minutes and then shut it off.
I saw a fan made video. They did a Lego Last of Us.
Oh, wait.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That would be cool. Lego Postal.
Lego Diablo.
Yeah.
Lego Postal, I can just imagine like you're peeing on the guy and it comes out in like Lego bricks.
Those little studs, yeah.
Yeah.
You just decapitate someone.
Yeah, right. A little pop noise, yes.
And yeah, the Silmarillion, like lore, like Lord of the Rings, imagine First Age as it starts with a huge and great war, fall of, I don't know how to say this, Gondolin, and
Starts
so on.
Gondolin and so
Gondolin.
on.
I don't know why I
my
can't
good
talk.
man. You can now leave.
Neo is in the building.
Usually he comes in and just starts screaming at Fred. This time he was very polite.
He did his job today. Thank you, Fred.
Did you do
Alright.
yours?
Yes, unfortunately.
So you ordered my Switch?
Yeah, it's in the mail. Totally in the mail.
So, neo-deth, we were just talking here. You might not have heard us.
I did.
Okay, so what would you say would be a good IP?
So are you talking about video games that should be Lego sets or Lego sets that should be IPs? That's
No,
what I was
any
confused on.
video game, any game, like any IP in into a Lego world. Like, you know how they're doing the Lego Batman and they've got
Okay.
Lego Jurassic Park, things like that.
Uh-huh.
Any IP into a Lego game. The Sims.
No. As I say, Bioshock or God of War would be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, imagine him throwing like a little brick at somebody and being like, "Yo!"
And watching them just like explode.
Mm.
What else?
Cherik said, "What about Postal? You know, like you pee on the guy and it comes out in Lego bricks. You know?"
No, I said Diablo.
Yeah, and he said Diablo.
Okay. I know you were saying Star Trek, but they've started making Star Trek Lego now.
Yeah. And I'm
So-
saying, okay, so it's not too far fetched.
They have the IP, so they could start doing it. Grand Theft Auto and Lego.
Well, didn't they?
I mean, isn't that Lego City?
World? Yeah, Lego City.
Lego
Yeah.
City Undercover?
I mean, except you very politely asked the person if you could borrow their car. You know, instead of,
Excuse me, sir.
I have to take that.
Just the mumbles with it.
Thank you.
Now, do you miss the old Lego games where they didn't talk, or do you like the voice acting?
I miss the
That
mumbles.
yeah. That was a great question. Hi there. How would I even say that name? I'm not even gonna. I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow and watching, but I'm not going to attempt to say that name. It's literally just WCSE.
Hi, WCSE.
So
Whiskey?
okay,
So
yeah,
from now
Whiskey.
on, your name is Whiskey.
Yeah, we're gonna call you Whiskey. Thank you for the follow and hello, Whiskey. How are you today? So,
So, yep. Okay.
to get back to
So-
your question though about the mumbles or the actual chatting.
Right.
I miss the mumbles. I really do. They you know, my kids were actually going back and playing some of the older Harry Potter and the Pirates of the Caribbean Lego games, and it was just and it makes it funnier.
Mhm.
Yeah, like they got the story across in just the mumbles and you know the little things without having to do that. When they started doing that in the Star Wars, I was like, oh man, I miss that.
Was that,
The
was
old
that
way.
Star Wars or was that Lord of the Rings that had the first talking?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Star Wars.
It was,
I
it was
remember,
either
like,
Star Wars or I want to say it was one of the Lego Batmans.
Or maybe it was Batman. But I just remember like the way he was trying to say "I am your father" was like and then like held up a picture of like him and his mom laying in bed like
All right.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss the mumbles.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be a thing. Like they give like a version, like you can make like
You can
one
toggle it between
Yeah,
the
you
two.
can toggle between the
I
two.
wish
like,
they
do
would have.
mumbles
Like when
or-
they
or
first
verbal.
announced it, they should have done it then. Because now people are like, they want that. They're used.
How about
to
Lego
it the other
Lego
way.
Fallout?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, but you
I'm
wouldn't do
thinking
it 'cause
TV
You don't want to build up the settlements. So
I'm thinking TV shows now. If you could have a TV show set in the Lego universe.
Oh well, I mean, we said TMNT and Power Rangers; those were TV shows.
Well,
but,
the two that pop into my mind right now are Our Flag Means Death and What We Do in the Shadows. I would kill for a What We Do in the Shadows Lego set.
what about a Lego Walking Dead?
Okay.
yeah, I can see that.
So that's what I mean, we can just go on with this the whole show. It would be
Right.
really good.
Slayer comes back. Lego
Oh, Jesus
Neverland
Christ,
Ranch.
Slayer.
Lego Expedition X, but you actually find the monsters.
So,
Or for the women, Lego Desperate Housewives. Let's just see how well that works.
Lego Days of Our Lives.
Lego All My Children.
Oh!
Yeah, I
That
don't
was
think they
wrong.
want to go with that one.
I don't want to go with that one.
So,
Like, who are we selling this to? Like, single moms who are stay at home?
Lego True Crime.
Lego My
Law
Two
and
Sons.
Lego Mr. Belvedere.
Yikes.
Lego the
Boy
Nanny.
Meets World.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
do young kids even know half these shows we're talking
Lego
about?
Elf.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Lego Elf.
They haven't done an Elf one, but they are coming out with E.T. this year.
What about Lego Small Wonder?
Ooh, I love
Vicky
Small
Robot.
Wonder. I love that show.
You would.
That one, and what was the other one? Out of This World, where she could like freeze time with her fingers. She was an alien.
What are you doing here?
That's
what
what
is
she
this?
did. She did this, and she
Ooh.
would freeze time.
How is this the sign for freeze time?
I have
That was how the show was. Am I the only one that remembers this?
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, and I'm older
It
than
was.
you.
I'm pretty sure it's called Out of This World, and the mom
Google it. Pull it up. Pull it
got
up.
with an alien, and then they had a kid, and the alien left, and now the daughter has these powers where she can
Yeah.
freeze time.
Are you sure that this was a
I know
TV
this
show
is
and not
real.
like something
I've
you
looked
saw
it up
on
before.
some other kind of adult websites? We'll just say.
I'm sure I'm on the right.
What is that? What is that one thing? That one syndrome called? Where?
Mandela effect?
Yeah. Is this one of those? That's
yeah, what
Shazam!
people
I
think,
swear.
Sinbad was Shazam. Like, no, never happened.
Lego Manson family. Slayer, just stop.
Wait. Lego Jackass.
Here.
There you
There
go.
it is.
Lego
Right
Jack.
there.
There it is.
Out of This World. Do you not remember this with all those other ones?
No.
Oh, I used to watch this. It was like you would get like Small Wonder, and then like this would be like right after it.
So that's kind of like how VR Troopers was right after Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and a lot of people
Right.
don't remember it.
I mean, I never watched those ones. I watched Power Rangers, and that was it. I don't remember how many episodes there are.
All right, I'm gonna drop one that I'll be shocked at. Do you guys all remember Benson?
Mm-hmm.
Vaguely familiar.
Yes.
Okay.
Lego Benson.
No, I'm not saying Lego Benson, but Lego All in the Family. You know.
Oh boy.
And then
Okay,
there's a sequel, Lego Jeffersons.
Right.
Right.
You might
So-
have to censor that in today's age,
Oh my god, yeah. Lego Jeffersons moving on up. They're building the apartment building.
I mean, if you want to go that route, Lego Blazing Saddles. You know, so- Lego Spaceballs.
I am really looking forward
What's that?
to
It said the
Spaceballs
sheriff is near.
I love how I think they said, in the new Spaceballs, they don't care if the newer generations are offended, they're just going for it.
I really hope they do. I
They said
really
that for
hope
the
they
new
do.
Scary Movie as well. They said, now that the Wayans brothers have control of it again, they literally said, fuck you if you're getting offended, we're going the way we want to go.
I mean, Mel Brooks is what, 100? What does he
Like,
care?
99, yeah.
What does he care? You know. I mean, I still have to watch the second episode of that documentary of his on Max, but the first half was really good. But when I heard that they were doing Spaceballs too, I'm like, okay, this is either going to be really, really good, and they're going to have no fucks to give and just go balls to the walls, scorched earth, or this is going to suck hotter than Beetlejuice. And so
But they fumbled the setup. They're not calling it The Search for More Money.
I know that right there is just a damn shame.
So
Yeah, but you would think they would make a reference of it, probably.
But here's the thing, though. Is it a true sequel when they did the cartoon? Or are we just throwing the cartoon out the window and like,
I was
that
gonna
wasn't
say,
canon?
What was the cartoon canon? Because
I don't even know. The cartoon. The only thing I remember is the cartoon sucked. So, you know, that's
Wait,
no,
you're saying the Beetlejuice cartoon sucked?
no Spaceballs cartoon.
Oh, Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
I was like, wait, just
Let's join hands and contact the living here, Cyclops. Just
Slayer comes back. I watched the history.
Part
of
one was
part
great.
one,
Yep.
and it was great.
I haven't watched part 2 on Hulu. What is it on Hulu?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
they did a part 2 on Hulu, but I don't think Mel Brooks was too attached to that one.
I mean, the whole joke was part one. Oh, everyone's part two. No, not
Yeah,
coming.
they squashed that.
Yeah, that making part two. I say it doesn't exist.
It was Mel Brooks presents Nick Kroll's History of the World Part 2 is what it was for me.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Gotcha.
It's,
So he
to
only
me-
just he threw his name on it to get the money and then called it a day.
To
Pretty
me,
much.
it's like the 9th season of Scrubs. It doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Well, from what I'm hearing, the Hulu reboot of that show is like totally retconning that 9th season.
Yeah, and they
Seems
should-
that way, yeah.
Like I don't know if they're making it all like a fever dream that JD had or whatever, but
It's their gas leak year.
right, yeah, something. But they're totally retconning that season.
I mean, the actors that were in there, but even the newer actors, that they didn't do a bad job. But I was just like, it should have been like a couple of years later, and then been called like Scrubs: The New Generation or something,
Right, Scrubs Ecology or something.
or med school,
Yeah,
But then I might have been able to accept it more. But it's like you completely fucked up the whole way that Scrubs is. You got rid of most
the way
of
it
main
ended.
cast, and then
But-
you fucked up the perfect ending for it. So it doesn't exist in my mind. It had 8 seasons, and that last episode with JD was the last episode with JD.
That's
There were
kind
8
of like Dexter. Same thing. It was going so good, and then it just got stupid dumb at the very end. And like I didn't even watch that last season because people told me how horrible it was.
Where she was falling in love with her brother.
Yeah, falling in love with her brother. Yeah, it just went off the fucking wall, and I'm like, nope, no thanks.
I get it.
So I
in
just
the
cut it
top
off
each
at
other,
where he
but-
did, and I'm like, okay, I'm good with that.
And then they had the perfect way to kill him off, and then they were like, "Oh, guess what? He's still alive." And it's like, why? I mean, the perfect redemption is for him to die.
Money.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done what, two new shows now?
Well, then again, they killed Dan Connor at the end of Roseanne, and they brought him back, and he was for 8 more seasons of the Connors, or whatever that was.
I didn't watch the Connors.
It was
I
okay.
didn't watch that one.
No.
From what I saw, it was like they were trying. You could tell their heart was in the right place, but it just the lightning had left the bottle already.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Slayer says they didn't have time to write a real script.
Mm.
I mean, same thing with Game of Thrones. Like, they just kind of went
We-
off on their
we don't-
own and
We
did
don't
their
talk
own
about
thing.
that. We don't talk about.
The
There were
first
8
rule of
seasons
Game
of
of Thrones'
Scrubs.
8th season is we do not talk about the Game of Thrones last season.
There were 8 seasons of Scrubs, 3 Indiana Jones movies, 6 Star Wars movies. What else can we throw on there?
6. There's only 3 Star Wars movies.
Okay, fair.
I mean, there was only a couple Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. I'd say the
Um,
first trilogy.
Only 12 doctors.
Sure.
I heard they're trying to bring back Pirates of the Caribbean, and now Disney is pretty much begging Johnny Depp to come back after they fired him.
Right.
And I'm like, well, yeah, because now he's a big bankable star, So
I mean, he was a big bankable star then, but they banked on the wrong thing, and
Then
it
they
turned
fired
out
him.
he was right, and they're like, "Oops, we're sorry, we're sorry."
We're sorry.
Sorry.
You still have those
Sorry. We're sorry.
I was wondering if you still had that.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
when he said we're sorry, I was looking for it real quick. I was like, shit, where is it?
It's always hard to find the one you need when you need it.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, now neo-deth. Now that you're here, did you
The
have
real
any,
show can begin.
Yeah, did you have any questions for Cherrick? We were kind of talking to him a little bit about things going on, and yeah, I know you were there.
Yep.
Did you have any questions for him as well?
I don't remember if you said, but like, what made you want to come back? You just felt like you wanted to come back into the space, or you felt like being creative again, or
Yeah, little bit of that. It's like,
You got something
it's
to
kind of
say.
like,
Right.
kind of like, it's kind of like Godzilla, where he like surfaces, does some damage, and then goes back to essentially recharge. So I'm back. And I've tried coming back a few times before, but I just wasn't quite ready. So in my post, I had just put that little note from Bender, and this time I mean it. So it's just like, okay, it's sounding fun again. So I'm just gonna get back into the saddle, see where I can go, see if this goes anywhere.
Oh,
Right.
you'll appreciate it since you said Bender. I'm assuming Futurama.
Yes.
You're gonna appreciate this. I don't know if you've seen this. Hold on.
That's whatever Koimiya X is talking about for you.
Oh, that's great.
My brother got that on Cameo for me for my birthday.
Nice.
Billy West doing
Just
that.
so people know, this is the real version.
That's whatever you were talking about for you.
So, but
we're
we
kind
got-
of wondering if Billy West had a stroke. You saw how his eye was closed, not like mine, but his eye was closed. But
Yeah.
I
Just
think
like you.
little different, I think.
Keep
my-
winking.
Yeah, I honestly I think he had a stroke because like that's obviously an edited clip from the Cameo that my brother sent me, but like the whole clip, he's got like the side of the droopy face and things like that.
Yeah.
Because my brother was all like at first kind of pissed off. He's like, he seemed kind of like he phoned it in. And I'm like, he seems like he had a stroke.
Probably had
And
a
then my brother's like, well, now I feel like an asshole.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
so-
probably the drugs catching up with him.
So, but
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
that's one of my favorite clips right there. I use that GIF a lot on posts.
My favorite Bender line
GIF?
that I like pulling on people is like, they're saying, it's like, no, don't do that, or you can't do that. I'm just like, watch me, poor man.
I also use the whatever, baby. I thought I told you to shut up.
Shut up, baby. I know it.
Yeah.
Well, I see, because I'm out in Kentucky now, and I see a lot of people from like Illinois and Wisconsin getting together, and I'll be like, fine, I'm going to have my own party with blackjacks and hookers. In fact, forget the party.
Life's not all hookers and rainbows.
But hookers and blow do say Christmas.
That's true. We do have some other stories that to get to here. Let's actually pull this one up here. You know what? Let's start with a good one here. Terminally ill fan is spending his final days playing Doom, and the devs want him to know he's not alone. Saying you are not alone in that hospital room, replied the series co-creator John Romero to the dying fan on Reddit. So this is kind of like what you were saying before the show, Koimiya, kind of like where Rockstar let dying fan play Grand Theft Auto 6 for a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So is this a new Doom or the Doom we already had? I thought
It's,
that was already been out, I thought.
So yeah, it says right here. It says so one of the creators of Behind Doom and one of the lead developers directing the franchise today replied to a terminally ill fan's touching post about how he's spending his final weeks alive playing Doom Eternal on PS5 in a hospital room. So this is not even the newest one. It's not Doom the Dark Ages. It's the one that came out right before that.
Oh.
So apparently,
Sorry, I just reading some breaking news.
Oh, what's the breaking news?
Breaking news?
Brad Arnold, the lead singer of Three Doors Down, passed away.
Oh, damn.
47 years
Already?
old.
I knew he was
had cancer.
fighting it. I
Yeah.
knew he was fighting cancer, but
He passed away.
Oh no.
So,
I mean,
That sucks.
yeah.
pull this up here. He said Brad Arnold.
Three Doors Down. Yep.
Yep, it is. First one it pulls up here is
I mean, I just saw a post on
There it is.
Facebook. It is from like 2 hours ago, but
there
so
it
it's
is.
not that breaking, but
That's
you
still
know,
breaking.
yeah,
Breaking for us.
yeah.
Got it. All right. So I thought we could actually do a week without this, but right there,
Nope.
if you can pull that up.
Damn, I got it. He was young.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
our age. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Scary.
3,040.
Go to your doctors, folks.
Yeah, he has died. Apparently, it was cancer, but the statement explains that Brad passed away peacefully early Saturday while surrounded by his wife and other family members and loved ones following a cancer diagnosis.
Yeah, because they were supposed to go out and tour, and then he got the diagnosis.
Well, I mean, if it was
canceled,
when was the diagnosis? Because I mean, if it was like a recent diagnosis, then he must have been
it was
hiding that or
pretty
didn't
recent,
know.
and he didn't know it.
And it must have been like stage 4.
Right,
at that
right here,
point.
right here. It says this is the band's first post since sharing the final. Since sharing the video of Brad confirming that he was diagnosed with clear cell renal carcinoma, a form of kidney cancer, back in May. So it wasn't that long ago. So
and it went to his lungs, stage 4 diagnosis. Yep,
cancer.
That'll do it. That's what got my dad. It was mesothelioma. So.
Yeah, he was the longest tenured member of Three Doors Down. Okay, yeah, that's actually really, really sad. Now I want to cry here.
Well, if there's anything like I remember
does
now, the show
tears
can
come out
begin.
of the other eye, or
Actually, no. I have tear ducts in here, but they don't cry.
Oh, that'd be so cool if it did. You just flooding down this side. Like, what are you doing?
If I could do that, I would like just do this and like film myself crying out of the no eye here. So, but Brad Arnold, I know we got to do this. Controller's up for you.
I actually have one today.
Yay!
So,
Xbox.
All right, clip it.
All right. Well, now that the show's finally started,
right?
An hour passed.
I had to ruin your happy note there with that.
Well, Slayer comes in here. Why do you always call dying fan stories a good note?
Well, okay. Here's a better note. Dee Snider's retiring from Twisted Sister because of
I
health
saw
reasons.
that too.
Because of what?
I saw health reasons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so they had like 2 hits with Twisted Sister that I know of.
I mean, yeah, but Dee Snider is still like he was always in the zeitgeist, even though he didn't do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like
other than fight Capitol or Congress for the censorship thing.
Yeah, that was like the big thing, right?
So
Didn't
I mean,
he
if
do
you
that
call
with
that
his wig on and everything,
if you call that not doing a lot, I mean,
Well, I mean, musically, like. Not a lot of people know him except for his couple songs.
I'm sure there's been a lot of bands influenced by Twisted Sister.
He was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. That's where he made it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, you know what? If you're ever on Pee-wee's Big Adventure or anything like that, then that's like being parodied by Weird Al. That means you've made it. But yep, so bringing it back here, we were talking about this a little before the show. What the fuck? Iron Lung creator puzzled by as Markiplier's film adaptation quadruples its budget in one day, beating out Melania and Send Help at the box office. Now, as you were saying this before, so it's kind of weird. He was like #1 at the box office on Friday, and then he like disappeared off of it for a little bit, and then suddenly he was back #1 on Saturday, and then he was like #2 on Sunday, and they're trying to say that Send Help won the box office. A lot of people are thinking no, but Markiplier's happy with where it's at.
I mean, he got to make the film he wanted to make and get it out there, and like the fans showed up, right? So like he got what he wanted out of it. And, the execs, they're going to do whatever they want to do to try and manipulate the numbers and hope it didn't do as good. Okay.
Well, so they say that this movie took $3 million to make. Now, my thing is, whenever they say what a movie's budget is, you need to double it because you've got marketing. It didn't really seem like they had a lot of marketing for this one, except for Markiplier talking about it.
Right.
I mean, does anybody... I remember one trailer like 3 days before it was released.
I saw nothing. I had no clue.
I knew nothing.
What it was until we were talking about it on the show, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
I mean, but you got to think. I mean, even if it was a $6 million, depending on what marketing was, even if it was $3 or $6 million to make 21 million, that's a huge hit.
Right.
And that means
Yeah.
he gets to give himself and his staff a huge payday.
Yeah, and I mean, he was doing it right. Like, he was faithful to the source material. He knew his audience. He knew the size of his audience.
Now, here's my question, just to play devil's advocate.
Oh, here we go.
What exactly was that movie going up against this weekend, though?
So
Send Help.
It was
Send
going
Help.
up against Send
Right.
Help was the big one.
Right, Send
Right.
Help was the big one, but that even, I mean, unless you know who Sam Raimi is, are you going to go see Send Help?
I mean,
Like, I haven't even seen fucking commercials for Send Help, to be honest with you. And
I think I did. I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, so your three options are Send Help, Iron Lung, and Melania. I mean, is it that big of a stretch to say, okay, yeah, that's why this movie's making a lot of money, because there's nothing
Yeah, but
nothing out there at this
if there was
time?
nothing like completely, then I would just sit home, right? Like the people actually went and saw his movie just because he had put so much like
So
into it
like,
because they knew who was in it.
I've got it pulled up here. So
Who's
the
in it?
movies,
Him.
it's just Markiplier.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
You know, I'd heard the scandal that his wife slept with the director, the producer, and the star of the movie as well.
I mean that you don't get it.
Mm. No, but
Is that what you just said? You don't get what Chart just said?
There's a
Sorry.
disconnect here.
Anyway,
No, I didn't say I didn't get it.
Earth to
sure
Cyclops?
sounded like you said it.
No, I didn't say I didn't get it. I said I've got this pulled up for the movies that were that it was going up against.
Before that, Cherrick made his joke, and me and neo-deth were laughing, and I swear to God, you said I don't get it.
We'll have to go back to the VOD. And
We're
if-
gonna
if
have
so,
to.
we
I
can
have-
clip
And if
it.
you don't get it, I'm going to reach to the screen and fucking smack you, because
Okay, what-
Jesus Christ.
No, what did you say? What did you say? I don't remember because I was pulling the movies up here.
Oh no! I heard there was a scandal where Markiplier's wife slept with the director, producer, and star of the film.
No, I said probably not. I didn't say I don't get it.
No, she did. She did.
You're saying probably not, that there's no scandal?
I've
Or
heard
that
of the
she-
scandal, and I'm saying it's probably not true.
It's true.
Oh my God.
I
Oh
know
my God.
I don't
I've
think
heard-
he gets it. He doesn't get
He
it.
doesn't get it. Cyclops. Markiplier is the director, producer, and star of the movie.
Oh fuck! Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Do I need to
yeah.
draw you a
I
picture?
was pulling up. I was paying
Definitely
attention.
I
need to
I got a
clip that
video
one.
Oh my God.
So
Do you need to get your eye checked? I mean, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
his eye affects
And
his
your ears, and apparently.
I'm gonna go stick my head in the snow. I'll be right back.
Slayer comes back. Damn, multiple Markiplier beat off Trump.
He beat
That's
off
crazy.
But
I don't think anybody even went and saw that movie, did they?
Melania. Well,
Yeah.
Was it even in theaters?
here.
It was very
is.
limited.
well,
but-
I only know that it was because the one theater actually pulled it because of, or Amazon pulled it out of the theater because they were making fun of it on the marquee.
really?
and saying things on the marquee outside the theater. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try and find that story.
So
Okay.
here's the movies it was going up against. So you had 28 years later, The Bone Temple, which was I'm not sure how they did that one quite so fast, but so they have that one. You've got Marty Supreme, which is that ping pong movie. The
No,
Housemaid.
because those have already been out.
Yeah, those are all like weeks old.
Okay,
yeah.
so you've got. Well, I mean, the only ones.
So
that
the
it was
only top
launching against-
ones, Send Help.
And Melania.
Yeah. So these are the week ones, and then week 10 right here, and week 7. So
Damn,
Zootopia
Zootopia 2 is still climbing up there.
and so is Avatar. Wow.
Okay.
But yeah, so Melania, Iron Lung, and Send Help. And now it's trying to say that this one made 18 and this one made 26, but I don't know how accurate this really is. And then this one made 11, which okay, for a movie that cost 75 million to make, why everyone's freaking out about, oh, that's a great movie. It's like, no, that's a massive flop. This is the big hit, and then I don't know what the budget was for this one.
Budget for Send Help?
Yeah.
Look that up real quick.
But yeah, I mean, everybody that knows Sam Raimi, I mean, Sam Raimi worked on the original Evil Dead, so a lot of people know him from that, and then people know him from working on the Marvel movies like Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2.
I don't think people know his name.
No, it's weird. He's known but
big,
not.
but not big. It's very weird.
Right.
Because, I mean, he did From Hell.
Right.
You know,
Like
or not
people-
From Hell.
People know Evil Dead.
Send
People
Me to
know-
Hell or whatever it was. But
People know the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of people
But they
know
don't.
that as
They
the
don't
Tobey Maguire
connect
Spider-Man. They're
him
not
with
like,
it.
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
It's not. He's not like a Spielberg kind of name.
Okay,
Right.
so it was a theater in Oregon that said on their marquee, initially they wrote, "Does Melania wear Parada? Find out Friday." And then they also wrote, "To defeat your enemy, you must know them." And so then after it got pulled, they changed their marquee to say, "Amazon called, our marquee made them mad. All shows canceled. Show your support at Whole Foods instead." So,
Okay then.
yeah.
So,
Who says you can't have fun with a marquee?
Right.
oh, I'd be doing that. Honestly, if I worked in a movie theater, I was hired on in a movie theater, and then I got another job that was going to pay me more right after that. So, but yeah, I'm actually really excited that Markiplier, because I mean, think about it. That just means with like just a very low budget and a little bit of passion and love, they were able to pretty much say "fuck you" to Hollywood.
Now, I'm
And
gonna
fans listened.
I'm gonna show my extreme limited knowledge here. I've never even heard of this game. Have any of you played it?
No, I didn't hear
No.
about it until this movie, and then I saw the trailer for it, and the trailer looks awesome, so I'm going to play it.
So what is the premise of this game?
It's set in like future, and there's been like a rapture, and you're on this planet trying to like mine ore or something, but the ocean is blood. And that's as much as I know about it, and as far as I wanted to go down that rabbit
Sounds
hole.
like something that Sam Raimi should be
Right.
doing. You know, like
It's a very
The
like
ocean.
yeah. So this guy that he plays is in this like sub where he's trying to mine this stuff, and then other things happen that I don't know
Right.
what they are.
Right here, the game and movie are about piloting a windowless submarine underneath an ocean of blood on an alien planet, taking photos to get a glimpse at the outside world. While Seismansky is probably best known for Dusk, one of the best boomer shooters around. Iron Lung is no slouch and probably lends itself better to film, which is its concise narrative. With its concise narrative.
okay.
So, and I've
Interesting.
seen the trailer for it, and it looks like a low budget game, but it looks really awesome. Like,
Okay.
it just shows you don't have to have a
Well, it
AAA
must be-
budget.
I mean, obviously, it must be good if he wanted to make a damn movie out of it.
Well, yeah, he played it and like liked the story enough that he's like, well, let's make a movie out of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of games I think should be made into movies, and there's a lot of games I think shouldn't be made into movies.
I mean, made into movies or TV shows, because they always try and cram, a 40-hour or 30-hour game into a 2-hour movie, and you miss out on half the character development. And
well, like I think Assassin's Creed should have been like an anime TV show or an animated TV show,
Kind of like the
on
Castlevania.
Yeah. I think it should have been like that instead of that PG-13 Michael Fassbender thing. It was like, I remember watching that and it was like, what the flying hell is this?
just don't let, what is it, you Ball fucking direct
Uwe
any
Boll. Oh no, I
Uwe
was
Boll.
actually going to say, let it be one of two extremes. Either one, let it be like fleshed out, let it go to series, let it actually stick to the source material for once, or give it to Uwe Boll. Because either way, it would be entertaining.
Oh, my wife
God,
had never.
he
My wife had never
butchered
heard of him, and then one day, was it Blood Rain? I know he did
yeah.
Blood Rain, but what
Yes,
was the
he
other
did.
one? He did. Didn't he do one of the zombie House of the Dead?
Yeah, he did
House
House
of
of
the
the
Dead.
Dead.
Yeah, House of the Dead was on, and my wife was watching and just listening to her from the other room was better than the actual fucking movie. Like, it was, I'm like, you've never seen one of his films? And she's like, no. And I'm like, oh, there's a rabbit hole you need to go down. You know, like, but yeah.
Slayer comes back here, but just because something is a massive flop doesn't mean the movie isn't great. Take Shawshank Redemption, for example. It was a great movie, but did horrible in theaters. Yeah, it wasn't until it was released DVD and cassette that it just...
Get those cult followings, you know.
Yep.
I mean, Rocky Horror Picture Show did not do well in theaters, you know. But so UHF, even for that matter, UHF was flopped so hard in the theaters. I believe though that one of the reasons why that did was it came out the same week or a week before Beetlejuice did.
That was
so, yeah. But
so Shawshank Redemption, to be honest, it did have some stiff competition when it went into theaters. They were doing a re-release of Jurassic Park at that time. They were also launching it against Pulp Fiction, Forrest Gump, and The Lion King.
Oh, jeez.
So you had two Tom Hanks movies launching in the same week.
Two Tom Hanks movies.
You said Shawshank and Shawshank. I'm thinking Green Mile. I'm sorry.
Nope.
No,
I'm sorry.
I know.
Different present movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, you had Pulp Fiction, the Tarantino movie, you had Forrest Gump. Everybody knows that one. Lion King, the original cartoon, and Jurassic Park was being re-released in the theaters at that time. So, and Forrest Gump actually had a 77-week long run. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that's okay. That's quite a long time in theater terms.
Yeah.
But yeah, moving on here. I know we can talk about that kind of stuff all day here.
And we will.
You know what? I will. Don't tempt me.
Okay.
Right here, Ubisoft Assassin's Creed, and I like how Charlie, you're wearing the Assassin's Creed shirt for this. Ubisoft.
Stop trying to eat my like and subscribe.
Ubisoft Assassin's Creed developer fired less than 2 weeks after criticizing the company's plan to end work from home. I do not agree with that firing, and most people, it sounds like they don't. All he did was go on there and say that it was stupid that they were making him return to the office instead of letting them continue to work from home, and criticize the company for that, and they fired him.
Doesn't making them come in the office cost more money, because then you have to pay for said building and electric and all the shit, but if they're at home they have to pay that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where's the sense in that?
I know some companies will give you a stipend for that kind of stuff, but
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But still, nothing like having to have your own brick and mortar. Maybe because they've already got the brick and mortar, they're like, fuck it, you have to come in.
We paid so much money for this building, you will come here.
Right. It's empty. We need people here. Justify why we bought this.
And I'm sorry, Charlie, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you saying there?
Oh, no, I was going to say, if aftermarket warranty companies can work like 99% remote and not have any issues, game devs can do the same, because like there's so many ways. Like, you don't even have to have like a building network. You can just send it however you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, that employee got fired, but one employee that a lot of people would like to see fired here, Ubisoft union representatives call for the resignation of CEO Yves. I'm sure I'm going to say this wrong, but Yves Guillemot. So last year, they had a lot of games that did not meet expectations. I think Assassin's Creed Shadows was the only one that actually met or exceeded expectations. But you got to think, one game that does well when you release like 5 in a year and the other ones flop, that doesn't look good for the company. Because I think, what was it? It was Star Wars Outlaws didn't do very well. There was a bunch of other ones that didn't do very well as
the newest Assassin's Creed.
Their quote unquote quadruple A title.
Yeah. Well, Assassin's Creed, I think, actually did make its money back, but they haven't released the numbers. I know a lot of gaming companies don't release the numbers on that anymore, but still, they're telling us, oh yeah, just it met its sales and it did really well. I was like, okay, where's the numbers? It did really well.
It sold
Listen,
one extra copy that put it over the top.
Tell me, or I'm going to Steam DB, and we'll just go that way.
So, but yeah, a lot of people are looking to have him removed, and he was also the one that said gamers need to get used to not owning their games. And I'm like, okay, there's a good way to alienate your audience. And if buying the game isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing.
Yeah, one of the big guys came out and said that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was actually, I think it was the CEO of Ubisoft, or one of the people that was working their way
It
at the
wasn't
top.
Ubisoft. It was another company. I don't remember which. But yeah, I totally agree with that. If you're going to go that route, then pirating isn't hurting anything then.
So what would you guys say? Should this guy be forced to resign, or should he be forced out, or should Ubisoft is
just
doing a
look what
massive
he's been-
restructuring anyway.
Like, yeah, from what they've been doing with the company, like, get rid of them. They're not helping anything.
Ubisoft used to be the company that you looked at there and you were like, yes, it's going to be great quality, and now it's like,
Right.
it might be great quality, you know.
And then we heard the term Ubislop, and it just gets truer every year.
They have the potential. They do have potential. They could turn this ship around.
I think
Right.
the
Will
first
they?
thing they need to do is stop following the same damn formula for every game. Open world, climb some tower to fucking unveil a map, free a base, like just scrap that.
You know, they had a little cartoon weirdo mascot that did pretty well for a while in the 90s. Why don't we bring him back?
I heard they're actually working on like a legacy collection for that.
That could be good.
Because you're speaking of Rayman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's I heard that there was a legacy collection. I thought, that was a fever dream. Let me Google that. But
Kind of like we thought Brian's, what was that, outer space thing?
Out of this world.
Out of this
Go
world.
look it up. Go watch a couple
You
episodes.
already showed it. We believe you now.
Go watch some episodes, and you'll see how cheesy it was.
I
Just
don't
as
need
cheesy
to.
as Small Wonder.
Your description was good enough.
So while he's
Well,
looking
what-
that up, you know what space show I really miss? You remember Space Cases from Nickelodeon?
Mm-mm.
That
one I don't know.
That was the one, Walter Emmanuel Jones, who played the Black Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. When he left Power Rangers, that was the show that he went to, was Space Cases. And it was basically these kids that were in a school that was basically in outer space. They went on a trip. They found this spaceship. They all boarded it, and then they got launched like 6 years away from home. And they had to basically just try and get home. But of course, the whole show was based on...
So it's the Magic School Bus meets Star Trek Voyager.
Kind of, yeah. I cannot be the only one that remembers Space Cases.
Nope.
How?
You
What
said
is
it was
wrong with-
Nickelodeon?
Yeah, it was Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I didn't have Nickelodeon. That's why.
You and Rachel, I swear.
I had 3 channels. 3.
Oh, that was ABC, CBS, and NBC?
No, Fox was in there somewhere.
Okay, so you had
That's
4
all we
channels.
could get on our antenna.
Okay, see, there it is. And it was on for 2 seasons. You had this girl here who had a friend who everyone thought was imaginary, but it turned out she was in another dimension. So when this girl wanted to leave the show, they had it where everyone thought she died, but it was turned out her imaginary friend pulled her into the other dimension, and then her imaginary friend took her spot.
Spoilers?
Oh, whatever. The show's from '96. The show's
Well, now I don't have to watch that.
Spoilers!
Hey, did you know that the Titanic sank?
What? Crap.
And here's the whole original cast here. Like, all of them were from different planets. He was Walter Emmanuel Jones, Black Ranger. He was from Earth. This kid was from no, I'm
that
not even
kid
kidding.
kind of looks familiar, but yeah, I don't think I watched this.
All right, did you pull that up, Quimia?
Yeah, hold on. Let me share it. It isn't a new game per se.
Is it a remaster?
It's a
Thank you.
a 30th anniversary edition was leaked by the ratings board.
Oh.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
I love how there's a big ad for Grounded too.
yeah.
When does it say? Oh, that was just recently.
Yep.
That this came out. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking for some other ones as well, like trying to find more on that story because there's also, well, hold on, I'll keep looking.
Okay.
No
Keep
problem.
looking.
So while you're gonna continue looking for that, I'll pull this one up here.
Didn't you have one more from Ubisoft?
Yep. So there's a veteran. Speaking of the shakeup going on there, we know that a lot of employees are still nervous about losing their jobs because they were looking at like 200 layoffs. Yep, a veteran Assassin's Creed designer leaves Ubisoft after 2 decades. So this isn't. I don't think he's being forced out. He's just leaving because 2 decades at the same company. That's a lot.
In this industry, that's a long fucking time because,
Mhm.
like you said, there's a lot of layoffs and whatnot.
Yeah, Ubisoft has lost another veteran member of the Assassin's Creed team. In a post on social media on Tuesday, Luc Cotier, I believe is how you say his name, announced that he was leaving Ubisoft Montreal after 24 years with the company. According to Cotier, the move comes due to his desire for a change. Says, today is my last day at Ubisoft Montreal. It's been an incredible journey that lasted more than 20 years. During that time, I've learned a lot about game development, relationships, and myself.
So he needs a change, which means he's going to a different developer.
Otherwise, there's a lot of those Ubisoft people are the ones that started creating Expedition 33. Maybe he's going to go work with them.
Could be.
So, like, the only thing I'm finding is that it's saying, Ubisoft is currently working on a previously reported Rayman remake for the 30th anniversary, which it's pointing towards the Legends remake. With the update slated at launch for late 2026. The report adds if this remake performs well, there is interest at Ubisoft for a new original Rayman 4. So, maybe?
One can hope, but
take it with a grain of salt, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm still holding out for the Legacy of Kain Defiance remaster. I bought that up.
So it's a kind of, sort of, maybe next Thursday kind of thing.
If they feel like it.
We'll get that before we get GTA 6.
Most likely, yes. It seems like it at this point. But yeah, since you did bring that up, GTA 6 is actually saying that they are going to kick off their their marketing this summer. And as Koimiya was saying before the show, they've been advertising it for 8 fucking years.
Yeah,
how much marketing do you actually have to do for this game? All you have to do is actually stick to your release date, and it markets itself, right?
Like I said, every fucking story for this game is marketing, whether they want to admit it or not. Mm-hmm. Letting that fan that's dying play the game, marketing. Letting, it's to say that they're kicking off marketing is fucking stupid.
That Joker guy from
Florida Joker?
Yeah, the Florida Joker man from 3 years ago.
Yeah, right?
GTA, we gotta talk. Guy.
Yeah. Everything is marketing, whether they want to claim it or not.
Everything on Facebook and all the feeds will just be GTA.
Yeah, you're going to get ads up the ass is what they're saying, basically. It's no more stories, now it's ads. Mm-hmm. You're going to get phone calls. Instead of, we want to talk to you about your car warranty, they're going to be like, we want to talk to you about GTA.
Well, they got to make back that $2 billion or whatever the fuck it was.
Fuck, they'll make that. They've already probably made that in pre-sales.
Most likely, yeah. And to be honest, I'm going to be one of them. I don't care what you say. I am looking forward to this game. I will play that before I play Expedition 33.
Nope.
Nope.
No, Expedition is the next one on the list, but still.
Yeah,
should
you
be
still
the
got
one
time.
on your list now. It should be the one you're playing.
I'm going into it. That's the next one I'm playing. I've
When?
literally got done with
When?
Assassin's Creed, and I'm
When?
putting in.
Yeah, didn't I thought I saw that you
Do next
were
week.
already starting it? No.
No, I put it up on my social media stuff.
He's been
Yeah, I
marketing.
saw-
He's been marketing that he's going to
marketing
be
it.
playing it.
Yes. Yes, I will. I'm going to start playing it probably tonight. If I don't get to it tonight, then on Monday.
Okay.
Are you going to hold me to that? Probably.
Yes. At least get through the first act.
Well, at least send Koimiya his Switch 2.
Yep, it's in the mail. It's in the mail.
Where's my $2?
But no, but they are reaffirming that they are very confident in their November release date, so that is why they're going to kick that off. But I mean, how many times have they said, here's a strict release date," and boom, it gets kicked again?
I would hope, yeah, if they are actually going to start the marketing machine, that you would have to fulfill it. Like, you couldn't start it then and then go, "Oh, sorry, we're moving it back till 27." Like,
Oh, if they move back to 27, there's going to be riots.
I mean, I think a lot of people would then like boycott it or not get it just because you fucked us around too long. So
Well,
I think this one's got to be a hard line in the sand, unless the game's like completely like not running on the system. You've got to put it out.
Mm-hmm.
Will this be the first 1 terabyte game?
Actually, didn't Call of Duty already have that?
They're pretty close.
Yeah, but that's including like all their DLCs and shit. Will this be a 1 terabyte game at launch?
So, but you were talking here. Who's that in the background?
Don't you worry about it.
That's you, Cyclops.
Oh, whatever. No, it is not.
No, it's sure sounded like your wife.
I don't think it was mine. No, but anyway, we did have this one too. Was Take-Two CEO is denying the rumors that GTA will be a digital-only launch. A lot of people were afraid that was going to be a digital-only launch and no physical copy, which honestly would be stupid. I mean, how many people don't buy digital games? There's still a good chunk of people that don't. I've turned to...
They're going the way of the dodo bird. So are GameStops.
Hey, I think there was like some cloning people that said they were trying to bring the dodo bird back.
Uh-huh.
They were delicious.
I understand they were really greasy.
They were brought back and they're gone again.
Right. We already ate them all up.
We have the
Kentucky
CEO of
Fried Chicken.
CEO has denied ongoing rumors that GTA 6 will be digital only. It is not going to be digital only. I am very happy about that. I want a physical copy of the game in my hands.
How many discs do you think it's going to be?
Probably one, because I think the newer systems can handle this.
It's gonna be like Final Fantasy VII, where you have 3 different fucking discs.
Yeah, one to get the system ready for it, and there's actually a lot of jokes you can make about that.
Oh boy!
Or at this point, is it going to be like what they do with some of the games, where it's like the game isn't even on the disc; it's a download file, so you get the digital copy. Yep. That's jokes on you, fuckers.
You're still getting physical media.
Or like the Nintendo Switch cartridges, where you open up the case and it's just the download code.
Right.
So,
key card, anybody?
Yeah.
So.
They were also mentioning here that GTA 6 doesn't mean the end of GTA Online. We'll continue to support it. And I'm like, yeah, doesn't that thing make like $1 billion a day? So of course that's going to be continued.
Yeah, but who's gonna want to play that when you could go play 6 and have better graphics and whatnot?
Well, what I think they're trying to do is they're going to
unless that's just gonna get like moved over.
Honestly, that's why I think it keeps getting pushed, because I'll bet they're trying. Remember how much of a shit show Grand Theft Auto Online was when they first launched it? And I'll bet they're trying to launch online at the same time as 6, and they're trying to have it not be a complete,
See, I don't care about the online part. I want to play single player story.
Right, but I think they're trying to like incorporate GTA 5's online stuff with GTA 6's online stuff, and you know how like the story missions can bleed into the online, like a lot of the same characters. I think they're trying to just make it like a seamless transition. And at this point, I say if you're pushing the game back because of online, then just say fuck online, give us the game, and then launch online 2 months later.
Right?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I think Metal Gear did that with Delta. They started off, they just had the story, and then what was like again a couple months later, it's like, oh yeah, here's a Fox Hunt mode. Here's another 20 gigs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, people
I'm
still
pretty
bought
sure
it, and you can't tell me this wouldn't sell itself.
Didn't Red Dead do that too?
Who?
No. Red Dead came out with its online
Did it have online?
Yeah, because it was you had to get the plat, you had to play the online.
That's right. That's
which
right.
I fucking hated, but I did it.
And people got pissed about that because it didn't hold up. I mean, it seemed like they were putting more emphasis in the GTA servers than they were on the online.
Red Dead Redemption 2's online is way better than fucking GTA's online. Just
I've heard
you have
that, but
simpler guns, and the gameplay is just better. Like GTA, everybody's got a fucking rocket. Okay, how the fuck do you get away from that? Like,
and I forget, did LA Noire have online? I don't think it did.
I think so.
No,
that was a great game.
No,
I wanted a sequel to that.
That one's on my list.
You haven't played that?
No, I own it, but I haven't played it yet.
So it's one. I think. I don't think Rockstar actually developed it, but I think they put their name on it and published it.
Well,
it was somebody else that developed.
That was a great game. I actually got the plat for that. So
did I.
Amazing story with that. That was.
And the technology at the time too was, phenomenal.
I know. You look at it now and you're like, oh, I see this in every game. It's like, oh, that was cutting edge back then.
Yeah.
Remember you had who was lying and who was maybe telling a half truth and who was actually telling the truth, and it was all on the facial animation.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the birth of Press X to Doubt?
No, that was Heavy Rain.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Oh wait, no. That was Press X for Jason. Jason! No, the Press X to Doubt. Yeah, that was LA Noire. Press X to Doubt. So.
And then it was Call of Duty. Push it up one more and like hold X
for the prey or pay respects. Yeah, yeah, at the funeral. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved how Conan O'Brien ripped on that during what was that? Clueless Gamer. He was like, hold X to pay respect. What?
See though, bringing this back up, I totally agree with that.
I kept trying to say that.
I totally agree with that.
Who's going to want to play 6 when Fable is coming out first? But see, by that time, you should be done with Fable.
Have you played a Fable game?
Dude, you got to play that 100 times.
Fucking Xbox.
Well, then, yeah. You won't be done by that time.
Yes, I will.
No.
Yes.
So what else coming out like before that? I mean, we got James Bond coming out in a couple months, but we have Wolverine is set for fall of 26. You've got Fable set for, as of right now, fall of 26. They're not saying an actual date that I know of.
I mean, you got for your PlayStation people that like neo-deth that have never played it, you've got Halo coming out.
Is Halo actually coming to the PS5?
Yes, It's been announced.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's been announced, and
I know all the other ones have. I hadn't heard that one.
They've got.
I played the second one, but it was just multiplayer.
Yeah, they've got Gears of War Emergence Days coming out on PS5 as well, but I don't think they have a window.
I don't think they've got a date for that. Yeah.
I think that's going to be 27, to be honest.
Slayer comes back. Nah, you play Fable like 10 times before you're done with it.
Mm-hmm. And then even then, you're like, maybe am I done?
Yep.
Well, what did they say? They've got like 1,000.
Do I have enough wives?
You've got 1,000 NPCs, and you can romance every single one of them, and you've got 700. Enterable buildings, and each one of them has their own decor. So, you're not done with it unless you played it at least
till it's done with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say at least 4 times you got to play through it.
Fable is a day one for me. Okay. For sure.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Cherrick?
For Fable?
Yeah. You seem like you'd be a Fable fan.
Probably. I'd have to check it out first.
Aha, another one that hasn't played it.
Yes. See, he knows it. He knows what's up.
There's a
Slayer
lot
knows
of chickens
what's up.
to be kicking.
There's a lot of chickens to be
Oh,
kicking.
kicking.
Yep.
Okay.
And no, we're not talking about Legend of Zelda kind of chicken
I was
kicking.
gonna say like Zelda.
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
Although
but
I made
different.
the grave mistake of abusing a chicken in Skyrim.
You fucker.
They were
yeah.
bad.
They got a little feisty, yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I remember that. I remember.
So, well, moving on with the story that we have here, this is one we were kind of laughing about before the show here. So Sony has AI generated podcasts starring characters like God of War's Kratos. They might be Sony's worst patent ever, according to Kotaku. The podcast would give you updates on games you're playing in a simulated voices of your favorite characters. I mean, just imagine Kratos in a podcast, and then they want to have other Sony characters. Like he's sitting there talking with Elena from Uncharted.
Well, like I said, I feel that's like Space Ghost. That's all I picture is him
Here's the
behind
thing.
the desk.
You know what cracks me up about AI is people are getting more and more pissed off about it, but at the same time, how many people use Siri daily?
How many
Yeah,
people
I think
use
it's a
Google?
difference. It's a difference between like the AI, like you're talking about, like Siri, and generative AI, where they're trying to make art with it, and that's what's really sticking in people's craw. Is like
Okay, so
that's
like
what they're afraid of.
okay, but so for example, this podcast,
I made this.
would you be upset about it?
No, but then again, I'm also of that camp of like, okay, well, this shit's gonna happen, so like I would prefer like, you know, if it was like humans making art, but I understand using AI, especially for someone like me who can't afford to pay someone. It's like, all right, well, I need to make
or
something.
can't get it out, right? Like,
Right,
you
either
know,
that,
my
or I'm just
background is AI generated. Like, I couldn't make that.
right, or like I'm like creatively stunted. I can't do anything visually artistic to save my life.
Okay,
So-
but at what point does that go to become a tool? Like, you know, you're saying it's hurting art, okay, but at the same time, I mean, think all the way back to fucking Clippy. Oh, it looks like you're working on a resume. You know, it's like there's AI for you as a tool. And like neo-deth, he said his background image is AI. The picture behind Cyclops is ChatGPT. Mine is actually from, I think it was the Facebook Meta AI. I'm like, so is that art or is that me using that as a tool?
I feel like I'm not the
Both,
right
I
person
would
to
think.
'cause, like, I'm not like staunchly anti AI, so I don't feel like I have like the like an.
I'm just
answer
asking
for
in
that.
in general,
But
not
yeah,
just
it's
not just you. You know, like where is that fine line that goes from hurting artists to using it as a tool?
So here's what Slayer says. Yes, like AI is better as a tool, not as an entertainment generator, i.e., podcasts, music, country, books, movies, music.
Why not though?
I know there's a fully AI band that's on YouTube that puts out music,
and that's just
actually kind of good.
How is it? How is okay? And I'll probably get a lot of flack of this and all that, but like you use it as a entertainment generator is the term you used. How is that different than a VTuber who uses some anime fox chick with big ass titties as their avatar?
Why do I feel like I know who you're talking about?
There's several that could fall under that umbrella, but you know, and is that art or is that them using that as a tool?
Well, I mean,
And how does that fall under your generator comment of an entertainment generator comment of podcasts, music, comedies, and all that?
but who's controlling it though? Is it a corporation that's doing it, or is it just like me or you did it and making money off of it? That changes it too.
Say I decide to become a VTuber.
Okay.
I use AI to generate my whole avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm using that avatar to make money. Am I making art?
It's not the whole thing's not generated. It's not Like you're just throwing up a video and whatnot. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying it's a fine line of
It is.
art versus tool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the same.
That's the same thing like what happened with Clair Obscur, right? Like they used a little bit of AI to generate something and then took it out, and then they lost one of their awards because of that.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is,
one of their Game of the Year awards.
yeah, which is ridiculous.
But didn't they say that they were just using AI as like a placeholder?
Right. I believe so.
They were
But I
gonna,
mean,
like-
even still, that's like, you know, like, so I don't remember who, in like one of the comments of that article, someone's like, then you have to, you know, fault like news people who use spell check
Yep.
on their articles.
And here's
it's a
the other
tool.
thing. With the way some of that AI is getting nowadays, because I've seen some really fucking good videos.
Mm-hmm.
How are these people going to tell in the near future if they're playing a game and something flashes by so fast? How are they going to go, oh, that was AI versus, oh, that was computer generated versus, oh, that was somebody created?
Yeah, it's going to be too thin of a line. You won't.
I
know.
mean, how did these people find out that Clair Obscur used AI art for a placeholder that wasn't even in the final fucking game?
Because I think they came out and said it, didn't they? At one point.
I want to say
But
yes.
what brought up that whole point?
Right.
Why even bring that
Why
point
even bring
up?
it up? Especially if it wasn't actually.
I think
in the
somebody
game.
asked them about it and they said yes or something like that. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I didn't like it, kind of like everyone was saying there. I think it's best if it's used as a tool, but not as something that actually creates the art. You
The
know,
whole
like,
thing.
Like Chark was saying, you know, it's best for
Your background is a wholly created art.
Yes. That's
So that defeats your comment of I used it as a tool. No, it's a whole that whole picture is all art done by AI.
I uploaded a picture of myself. I uploaded a picture of myself to
Right,
ChatGPT and I said, "Hey, make this cartoony." And I said, "And have me playing video games with ghosts around me."
But it's still art.
True.
Used as a tool, but it's still art. So your whole logic of use it as a tool but not as a whole art is flawed.
Well, I can't use it as I can't make art, so
Right.
I'm not.
So you're using it as a tool to make art, which defeats your whole argument. Use it as a tool, but not for art. You're using it as a tool to make art. Your whole argument is wrong.
Okay.
All right. Slayer comes in here. Example, I use Sono app to see how tuning sounds, but I wouldn't publish the song because I didn't make them. And then VTubers are fine as they're the ones speaking and titty balls.
Titty ball.
Yes, I got your examples there, Slayer. Thank you.
So
I mean, yeah, I mean, if it's not, we're going on two different things too here. Like art is different than a video game. Like if you let an AI just generate an entire game by just giving it a couple prompts, that's kind of the using more than just a tool, right? Because it just made the whole game for you, and you're gonna get money off of it. That's the other thing. Like all the stuff that we're using right now, we're not getting any money off it. We're not trying to sell it to somebody.
It's part of your brand.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting subs.
I am?
Well, I'm just in general. You're getting money with the art as part of your brand.
Yeah. Well, I guess we are.
And like, here's the thing I see with AI, just in art, in video games, in movies, and all of that, because we're so just as a society, we are both like fascinated and afraid of it, which is where we're at with these arguments. But eventually, like that bubble's gonna pop. It's gonna be like any other trend, like 3D, like
CGI.
AR, CGI. Eventually, it's gonna become just a genre. And we're still going to have human-made stuff. Like, AI is not going to completely replace it, but it's going to be more like a genre, where it's like you're going to have AI movies and AI video games next to, like, anime and, just your average, like, 2D or 3D games and that.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody's scared of it because of,
It's
Terminator.
new. It's new and we don't understand it, is truly what
We don't want it to take over.
Slayer popped in there.
Cormier is not wrong either, but there is a defining line between using AI as a tool or just being lazy.
True.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Slayer.
If I could make this background right here, I would, but I just don't have the know-how.
Let me ask you this, Slayer.
Uh-oh.
Is Cyclops being lazy by uploading a photo and saying, make this cartoony?
I don't know art.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I don't think it's lazy. It's just,
I'm just
you
saying.
don't have that artistic know-how. Like somebody, the stupid people that pop in all of our streams. Let's go to Discord and I can make you all these things. They have, maybe some talent, I hope.
But it all looks the same, though. How do they all have the same?
Yes. Flash. I call it Flash tattoo avatars.
Okay, and he said something here.
Yes.
I'll
Bite my shiny metal ass.
That's what I say to that.
Cyclops, you're getting awfully red there. Like, am I pissing you off today?
Tomato Man.
No, honestly. I mean, I just drank some pop, and it's getting
Soda.
hot in here. Oh, really? We're gonna do that again? Okay, Cherrick, what do you think? Is this considered pop or soda?
It's pop, boy.
Exactly.
Look on the can. That one might actually say soda on it. Some of them actually say soda.
No, it says Dr. Pepper established in 1885. Cherry, 0 sugar, 12-ounce
Soda.
12 ounce. It does not say soda.
There are some that do say soda. A lot. I think 7-Up says it.
If Dr. Pepper wants to give us a shout out or any kind of sponsor, we would not say no.
Yeah, not happening.
They're like, you have 4 viewers right now. Get 5 and you're fine. We'll do it.
Yeah, and half those are us.
and Sab.
Right. Which we appreciate you, Slayer. Oh. Someone just chimed in on YouTube.
Oh.
Thank you, Crazy Panda.
I love the name.
Crazy Panda. That's awesome.
So I mean, there's not really going to be a definitive answer on this, but just when it comes to Sony, let's just talk about Sony themselves doing this whole thing with AI. Do you think that they should be doing this with their characters and doing AI podcasts, or do you think they should bring in the voice actors who are the ones who gave life to these characters? And because a lot of them are still looking for work, and just give it to them and say, here's the mic, be Kratos for a few minutes into the microphone.
Well, I say
they're talking about fictional characters. Fictional characters. Am I getting through to you at all?
Holy bit of goody. I'd say give it to the voice actors, because like VTubing is still like a big and like growing thing right now.
Didn't it say the voice actors were going to do it?
It said AI. Let me see if I can
AI generated characters, but I thought it said something about the voice actors. Bring the article back up.
Here's the thing. Here's the ultimate question. It's just a patent right now. Is this ever going to see the light of day even?
I mean, they're probably just covering their ass so somebody
do you know how many
do it?
I mean,
right?
do you know how many exactly? Do you know how many patents that they probably have that we don't even fucking know about? And this one's just grabbing headlines because AI, and I mean, I'm sure Nintendo has one patented for their fucking characters, and if they don't, they will soon, because we all know how Nintendo likes to get Sue happy.
I think they're doing it because of Disney went after a couple of those ones for using their characters.
Right.
So they're probably like, well, fuck, we better jump on this bandwagon and
Exactly. So,
cover
I mean,
our ass.
Nintendo's not far behind if they haven't done it already.
Okay, so it doesn't say anything. It says here Sony's idea to combat. Okay, so it says video game platforms currently lack the ability to provide unique and targeted content to gamers, to update the gamers about things that are happening on the platform. The patent reads, there are currently no adequate solutions to the foregoing computer-related technological problem. Sony's idea to combat this made-up problem is to create a daily AI-generated podcast in which characters like Parappa the Rapper, Ellie, or Jim Sakai give you recaps on your gameplay and updates on games that are on the way. This is framed as another way of personalizing the experience, as the character who reads off the marketing copy might be one from a game you played recently.
So I'm curious here.
They're bringing the actors in here. Oh, right here. Companies patent things that never actually come to us. So this is what you were saying here, Koimiya. Considering how much legal red tape you have to go through, and then it actually brings here performance to train these models, along with SAG-AFTRA having recently negotiated AI guardrails.
So I'm curious though. The way they make this sound is almost like it's implemented in, like, say, your PS5, because it's telling you things you did recently in your gameplay and shit like that. So you're going to have to tie your account to it. It almost kind of reminds me of what Microsoft did with Cortana. Okay. And, or like, for those of you who've watched us when we use Beacon Max with Angel, when he's on here, and Sammy, Sammy loves flirting with Cyclops. But,
it was so funny.
like...
Yeah, same thing, and it's what it sounds.
It sounds like they're just patenting it as something that they could possibly implement in a future system update, where it's like, you already get those little things when you play certain games in the little notification. PS Plus help is enabled on this game, and things like that. It sounds like just an upgraded version of that, where now it'll be Kratos going, "Oh, you're having trouble with this trophy. Would you like me to look up a walkthrough?" Or something like that.
I mean,
and then of course,
anyways.
and then of course ads too, but.
Yep. So Crazy Panda off my YouTube says AI is taking over. LOL. We can't even speak to a damn medical consultant or bake consultant here in South Africa anymore. Everything is going AI.
Well, I don't know about you, but I have AI.
Yes, you do. That's about all you I.
Okay.
You don't have the good jokes today, I'll tell you that.
It's one of those dad jokes, apparently, and I'm not.
That wasn't even.
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Really? Who did that one? Looks like Cherrick.
I think it was the blurry guy.
Yeah, Cherrick, you're all blurry now.
Didn't you know I'm half Bigfoot?
I saw somebody that was like on this TikTok or something. They were doing like one of those fake Bigfoot sightings, and they were like, "Oh my God, it's Bigfoot! Quick, grab the lowest quality camera that you possibly can. Make sure you shake it around a lot and say, 'Oh my God!'"
Right.
And then we're gonna sell it to the papers, and we're gonna say that it's real. But yeah, so somebody that actually is excited for AI, Blizzard president seems to support generative AI exploration, saying, "We want our dev team to be able to utilize and explore whatever new technology is out there." So, I mean, they've got one person out behind their team, and it's the president of one of the biggest gaming companies in the world. So, I mean, it's I don't know what else to really add other than it should be used as a tool. A tool. Like GMOs are a tool, Wow, that got quiet. What the hell?
Yep.
I think we've beat this cat with a stick enough.
We need to get that South Park thing. He's over there beating that dead horse. So, did you guys watch the new Nintendo Direct?
Yes.
Yes.
And what did you think?
Meh.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, it was all just partner stuff, which we knew.
Yeah. So, I mean, there were a few games that looked cool, but not really enough to make me excited about that whole Direct. Churik, was there anything on there that you specifically saw?
I actually didn't see it, but I heard it was just a partner showcase. So anytime it's just like a partner showcase, I can go. It's like, okay, I can get this on Steam. I can get this on Steam.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, a lot of them I was like, okay, I'll be playing that on, PS5. So there was only a couple that were like, oh, that's an exclusive. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll get that.
Yeah, I think this was I can't remember if this was the exclusive. This was the one that I actually really liked, was that paranormal site. That
one looked interesting.
It did. Yeah, I think that one was a exclusive. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll have to play that one on there.
Yeah.
What was that Orbitals? That one? I don't get why everybody was like, "Oh my god, Orbitals." Like it looked okay, but unless I was the only one that the thing appeared janky to me. Like it was dropping frames bad in their trailer, and I'm just like, I don't know why they thought it would be okay to put this trailer out. Like, I don't know, maybe it was just me, but you guys will have to go back in your spare time and watch that trailer and let me know what you think. But there were a couple of times where I'm like, those are, and I'm not talking like just a few drop frames. I'm talking like it almost like old South Park jankiness,
Oh my god! And they're just kind of like, so yeah, continuing on, there was that Captain. I'm not even sure how to say that. I think that was
Fighting Soccer.
Yeah.
Basically, it was Mega Man Soccer from back in the Super Nintendo day.
Yep. Yep.
And
okay.
Speaking of back in the Super Nintendo day, did you see they dropped the Bomberman collection?
Yes.
Yes.
I picked it up.
Did you?
Nice. It was only $20, and I've already got like half the trophies because they're so easy to get.
Nice.
Like literally the first 5 trophies are play each game. Like you play Bomberman 1, bing, pops a trophy. You play Bomberman 2, bing, pops a trophy. Like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is that an easy plat, it sounds like?
Maybe because there are trophies for beating each one. And I don't remember, it's been so long since I played a Bomberman, I don't remember how hard they get.
I mean, I guess it depends on if you have to do it on difficulties.
It does have a rewind function. Oh. So now it's like as soon as you die, you just rewind and you're like, okay, I'm not placing the bomb there, so...
Finally, I can keep my kick.
Yes, yes, exactly. So, but yeah, if you want to trip down memory lane, sorry to hijack that there, but you said
No, Tokyo Scramble is a new horror game coming. I think that was an exclusive to the.
Yeah, I think that one's an exclusive.
Is that the one where they were like looking in the mirror?
Yeah, I think so. This is the one where they're on the train, having a normal day until a cave-in suddenly sends you tumbling into the underground world.
I don't remember if it was this one or the paranormal one, but they had like a scene where the person was like looking in the mirror, like a little pocket mirror, and you had to like figure out what was going on behind the paranormal one.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome. I will say that I like, why haven't we seen that function in a game before? It took us this long to get a pocket mirror. So.
There's Valheim, which of course is just the Valheim coming to Switch 2.
Yeah.
So that was Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 edition. I wasn't sure. I know neo-deth, you were a big fan of Hollow Knight. Are you gonna pick it up again to do it on the Switch or?
Nope.
Well, I know they just did a PS5 update for it, like a native PS5 one. So like the PS4.
Okay. And then there was eFootball kickoff. I'm not really into sports games. I don't know about you guys.
No, the next one.
Not that one.
We got a release date for this one. I played the demo of this one, and man, was it fucking fun.
Okay. What does that compare to? Is that like the Dragon Quest games, would you say, or?
It's like a Zelda, adventure like that.
Okay.
But
Because I was watching that trailer
it's
and I'm like,
Zelda and Secret of Mana.
and this is a Switch 2 exclusive, right?
No, it's
not.
actually not. If you go and look on their actual page, it's coming out for all of them, but like Nintendo was the exclusive that got the demo.
I was going to say, I haven't seen a demo for that, but I mean, I'm definitely intrigued by that.
Oh, it's fun, but I was so mad at the release date. It's so fucking far away. I want to play this game. I had a lot of fun with the demo.
No, you only got a few months to wait.
Yeah, only a few months.
Yeah,
Super
the Bomberman collection
that was available today, which was just a few days ago.
And you said that's also available on.
That's on PS5. Yep.
Okay.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, June 7th. So my thing is, you can put
June
games
3rd?
like this, or June 3rd. I'm sorry, yeah, June 3rd. You can put games like this there, but you can't do the uncensored version of. And I don't know why I'm.
Dispatch.
Can't have Tifa
Dispatch,
with
yes.
the big mommy milkers, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes between Dispatch and Mommy Milkers, Pragmata. This is the one we were talking about earlier. I know, Koimiya, you're excited for this. I have not downloaded the demo, but I am going to.
Well, like I said, gameplay-wise, story-wise, it's awesome. It's a great action game.
So it reminds me a lot of BioShock. Is it that how it feels when you play it?
No.
No. Okay.
I would put it as more of an action-y, like the more action sections of Resident Evil.
Oh.
Like, and like a guy in Discord said, I don't want to play Snake because there's you remember the old computer game Snake where you have to eat the pellets and your snake gets bigger and bigger. There is a hacking aspect where the robots are armored and you use the little girl. She's a robot as well, and you can use her to hack into them to get their armor to be gone.
Right.
And it's almost like those old water flow games and all that where you have to connect the pipes from point A to point B.
Okay.
But you're doing that on the fly.
You're doing that on the fly, yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of you got.
Yeah, I saw that part and I was like,
it works. It actually works, and like I said, the gameplay, the story are great. I just can't stand the main character, Hugh. His voice. Like I said, I don't know if it's his voice acting or the lines that they give him. And like I said, the part that made me really cringe was I don't know if you were at this point. Anytime he's sitting there pumping a robot full of lead and he goes, "Come get some." I'm just like, oh my God, really?
I mean, isn't that kind of like Duke Nukem? I don't got time to play with
but
myself.
see, Duke Nukem that was the whole point of Duke Nukem, or like Bruce Campbell's characters in every fucking movie that Bruce Campbell's in. But you got this environment that's very serious. Even in the demo, the situation you're in is very serious, and then you're sitting there "Come get some." It's oh my God, really? And when you finish the demo, there's a part where I think they even showed it on the trailer for there, where he's with the little girl, and he's "Yeah, baby, we did it," and then goes this and tries to give her a high five, and I'm just okay, you're calling this little android girl bait. You're "Yeah, baby, woo," it's oh my God. So that aspect just makes me cringe, but the gameplay was great, and the demo isn't that long. It's 15 minutes long, but it took me 20 minutes because I was exploring.
Why do they call it the sketchbook version? Because I looked on there, I'm why the fuck?
here's why. Without going into too many details, at the beginning of the demo, she is drawing in a sketchbook, and he asks her, "Oh, what are you making?" And she's like, "Oh, I'll show you later." When you beat the demo, she shows you the sketch, and I think it's different sketches based on the time that you finish the demo.
Okay.
Because I finished it a little over 20 minutes because I was exploring and stuff, because I had played it on my PC back because the demo's been out on PC since December.
Right.
And I played it back on then, and so I was playing it again on the PS5, and I was exploring, and I finished it a little over 20 minutes, and I got sketch number 7. And so I'm thinking, depending on the time you beat it, you get different sketch numbers. And
Capcom loves to put those.
well,
at
and
the end,
here's the
like
thing. And here's the thing.
S and the A ratings at the end.
Yeah, and here's the thing though. After she showed me the sketch, it says you've unlocked a new suit. And so I'm thinking the different sketches are going to be different suits.
Okay.
And the faster you beat the demo, the better the suit that you get. I don't know. I'm going to go back and play it and try and beat my previous time and see what happens. But
Okay.
as
if it's that short, I'll go play it here after we get off here.
yeah, as far as like I said, gameplay and story wise, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I just that lead character.
You're gonna have to somehow get through that. Have you
I am.
pre-ordered the game yet?
I have not.
Okay.
But now that I've
that's what I
played the
was
demo,
going to do. I was like, well, I
now
can
that I've played the
pre-order
demo
it.
for fully, yeah, I'm more for leaning towards that.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Yeah. Other games that came out, the one that I'm really excited for, Turok Origins. I know that's going to be available on other systems as well. PS5 is probably where I'm going to. Yeah, I think so.
Well, Turok was always like a Nintendo.
Yeah, that was a Nintendo 64, I thought.
The original one was, but the ones after that, I think, came out multi-platform.
Okay.
Let me see. Turok
yeah, I was quite shocked that they were bringing out a new Turok.
Let me see. So I know it's going to be available because they announced this a long time ago.
Oh.
So yeah, right here, new sci-fi action shooter set to launch for PlayStation 5. So it says it's PlayStation 5. Let me go. What systems will Turok Origins be on? Okay, it's one of the top. It's one of the top search things here. So yes, it will be available for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC via Steam.
So yeah, I think a lot of these games are going to be multi-platform, but they show them here first. So I don't know if Nintendo like somehow like paid more so that they could say, "Oh yeah, it's on Nintendo Switch."
Yeah, well, that's like
not
a lot of
companies, but
a lot of companies do that. But this started on Nintendo, just on Nintendo, and I think
the first one I remember playing it, like he said, on 64.
Yeah, and
I
the
remember graphics were not good.
I remember playing that as a kid. Actually, I got it for my birthday, and I put it in my N64 on my birthday, and I was sitting there like blowing things up with like all the blood and everything, which is like so digital and cartoony now. But like my aunt was sitting there going like, "Oh God, this is so violent," and it was like I was like 11 or 12 years old sitting there playing. I was like, "It's not
that one. You could dumb it down to like green blood, couldn't you?
You could do green blood or no blood or red blood."
Right.
Yeah. And at that point, we decided to keep it red blood just to piss off my aunt. Honestly. Kyoto, whatever the fuck this was. Xanadu.
That was an RPG one, right?
Yeah. I wasn't into it. Digimon story, Time Stranger. So I know a lot of people in the Digimon community are looking forward to that one. I have to ask Asian Faja. I think he was looking forward to that one. Garn Blue Fantasy Relink.
What the hell?
Video
or not
unavailable.
All right.
They changed their minds.
Next.
They decided no. Even they saw the Nintendo Direct and they were like, no, we're good.
I have that one on the PS5. What I played of it is pretty good.
Okay.
Of this one?
Yeah.
Grand Blue? Okay.
Yep, it's an RPG.
So Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflections. I know a lot of people, Monster Hunter, are going to look forward to that one, but I was not.
I think the Stories ones are a different type of Monster Hunter, if I remember right. They're actually like more turn-based RPGs.
Okay.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, because I think I got the second one. I was like, oh, I was playing the demo. It was quite fun.
You had Console Archives and Arcade Archives 2, Today and Beyond. So that was going to be for Switch 2. So that one looked a lot of fun. I mean, you can get a little nostalgic with it, but not enough to make me go, yes, but enough to go, cool.
Mm-hmm.
The Sizzle Reel, that's where pretty much they just announced a whole bunch of shit.
Right. Scroll down. I think it might give you the games. There you go.
Yep. Scott Pilgrim, another
Don't
Eden
be good.
Begins, Reanimal, WWE 2K26, Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown, Disney Dreamlight Valley, PGA Tour 2K26, whatever this is called, Concept Begins, Goat Simulator 3, because, we need another one of those. Show Tactics, Blades of the Shogun, and Tales of Ares, Beyond the Dawn Edition. And then I know, neo-deth, you're looking forward to that one. Resident Evil Requiem, but I don't think you're playing it on the Switch, are you?
No, I am not going to be playing it on the Switch. I forgot that was coming out later this month. So that's another one I got to pre-order.
Bethesda, a lot of people collectively went when Todd Howard was on there, saying a whole bunch of their games are coming to the Switch for the first time, which will include Fallout 4, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Which we already knew Indy was coming out to it.
Yeah. And that was really it. I mean, yay, I guess,
I mean, so I've been watching a lot of people on YouTube talk about this, and they knew it was kind of coming, but they wanted to get this done so that the next direct that Nintendo can do is going to focus hopefully on their first party and the upcoming Zelda 40th year of, hopefully we get a remake of Ocarina of Time. That's what most people are wanting.
It's going to be Breath of the Wild. Just watch.
Breath of the Wild remaster for the third time. But
so how many more times are we going to get Skyrim? We're going to get another remaster of GTA 5 before we get GTA 6.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, so that is the rumor right now. Hopefully we got all that out of the way so that Nintendo can now give us the first party stuff. Also in that rumor mill is the next 3D Mario game.
Mm.
So
they can actually give us what we want.
Right. Hopefully they're saying in a couple weeks here that direct will hopefully go off. Just from a lot of people in the industry that have been putting things out. Nate the Hate, Attack the Backlog, all them. So hopefully it's true, especially with the Zelda. I want to see, and also with the new Lego set that's dedicated to that game too. So hopefully that'll come through.
Right.
So, and we did have one more big story. We've got another small story if you guys want, but we don't have to.
Last one.
Okay, so the last one that we have here is Nintendo isn't freaking out about the RAM shortage affecting the Switch 2 yet. Now, I mean, they were looking at maybe raising the price of the Switch 2, and as we all know, there's a global, what do you call it, like a global shortage of RAM, but it looks like maybe Nintendo is going to be able to keep up with it.
Okay.
I mean, they were already behind the ball when the system launched. Like, they were producing enough of them, so it wasn't that, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to get it. They were readily available.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could still walk into some Walmarts like a couple weeks later, and they had them. Yeah, they sold out of them really fast, but they had them.
Mm-hmm. And then they were getting new shipments like that day or later.
You couldn't get a PS5 the first fucking year it was out.
Right.
Yeah, I got one within the first few months of the PS5 coming out, and I was just lucky, to be honest.
Right.
I remember sending a message to you, wasn't it, neo-deth? Going like, hey, try and get it as a bundle.
I think I got it direct from Sony the first week it released.
Okay.
I had gotten the email from them because I tried to get it at Best Buy and couldn't get in because everybody and their brother was trying. And Sony, the next week was like, oh, you're valued whatever. We'll let you get into this sale. And I got in and got one.
Yeah, mine was, it was actually because I saw that GameStop was going to be dropping some. And, of course, I got in there and I was really early and I tried like just a few seconds after it went live, and of course they were gone. But then I was like, wait a second, what if I try the bundle? And it said the bundles were available, and I ended up getting it as a bundle with the new Call of Duty. It was a digital Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man remaster and Miles Morales. And then it also gave me a second controller and a GameStop gift card. It's kind of funny how I got that too, because my wife had told me don't spend more than about $650 for that. And then I ended up spending like $805, which then I had to go talk to her. I was like, so don't be mad.
Oh no. Anyway.
Oh, shut up. I was like, don't be mad. And she's like, no, I'm not going to promise that. I was like, don't be mad. I'm telling you, don't be mad.
I looked this woman in the eye. I said, bitch.
You said that.
Yeah.
We've got the whole thing there. I need to get the space one. Just bitch. So
Anyway.
at least they're not raising their prices. And at least it's, I mean, why do consoles raise their prices as the life goes by now?
Well, they did that all because of the tariffs, and now because of the RAM shortage, too.
All right. Yep, that was all the main stories. Just the other one is just Baldur's Gate is getting a TV show, going to be held head of the lead person who does The Last of Us.
I look forward to the sex scene with the bear.
Mm-hmm. That might upset
they
somebody
said
in PETA.
that it's not based on the game. It comes after the game, right?
Yeah.
At least as of
right
takes
now.
place after the third game.
So you're saying the bear will be pregnant?
Possibly.
Maybe.
So, all right. Was there anything else that anybody wanted to bring up?
Nope.
I know we're a little later on the show today, but you know,
Little.
it's also fun having Cherrick back.
Right.
So,
Yes.
all right.
Welcome back. And hopefully your streams go well.
Yes.
You said you're going to be doing one tonight, correct?
Yes, tonight around 8 o'clock.
Central
It'll go
time.
Central time. That'll run for about at least 2 hours.
Okay.
And see here, Slayer says, or San Francisco. Oh, wait. You can see that scene in Chicago. Oh, the bear getting pregnant. Well,
I don't know why my mind jumped to jacking it in San Diego.
I say she chose the bear over me. Let the bear have her. Anyway, okay, neo-deth looks confused about that one.
I have no clue what any of that is.
There was an old thing on the internet, like from not even a year ago, that was like asking women, would you prefer, if you were in the middle of the woods and you saw a strange man, would you prefer the man or the bear? And a lot of people said the bear, because you know what the bear's intentions are. You don't know what the man's are. So, but all right. Well, thank you all for coming and hanging out. And Cherrick, it was good to see you here.
Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
All right. If there was nothing else for anybody, we'll go ahead and sign off here.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well, remember, haters gonna hate and gamers got a game. All right, guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Good night, everybody.